Good morning. Welcome to my mom's kitchen.
Good morning. Good to see you this morning. We're going to have a fun day.
If you're new, my name is Becky and this is my mom Susan, and today is the day before we are celebrating our huge Thanksgiving feast. And we are expecting 30 people.
Yes, and that actually might be a record.
Oh, really?
Except for the Christmas when all the sailors came from the Navy.
Oh, that's right.
You know, I think
Yeah.
we probably had 35 for a holiday. So this is right up there with that.
So we are going to be in the kitchen all day. I think it's right about 9 a.m.
Oh, early.
8:54. A couple things my mom and I did to get ready for today is I brought some goodies from my garden. I was out in the dark this morning harvesting carrots, getting some herbs. These are potatoes we harvested, I don't know, 2 months ago now?
Yes.
Got some onions. I brought from my house some chicken and turkey broth. We've got a food processor I brought from my house. My mom and I went grocery shopping yesterday for all the things we need. We probably forgot something, and if we did, my dad will go pick that up for us throughout this cooking day. We have, I think, well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 recipes we are going to be making. Well, some of them actually we're going to make tomorrow. Our goal is to prep as many of these recipes today so that tomorrow, the day of the actual Thanksgiving dinner, we're really just going to have to put things in the oven, or if it's a salad, dress the salad, have every component as much done today so that we can do a big deep clean on the kitchen and we're not cooking a bunch of stuff tomorrow. My mom has printed off all her recipes, and I'm realizing there's 2 more here. So I think that was 12, 14 different components we are going to be making today. And she printed off the recipes, has them up there. She's got little piles of kind of like mise en place ready to go underneath the recipe.
I counted it up yesterday. We have 3 mains, a roasted turkey, a brined smoked turkey breast, and smoked ham. And we have 9 sides and 2 appetizers and 3 desserts. And cherry pie is coming as well, so that'll be 4 desserts.
We're going to make 2 desserts, 3 different things, 2 pies, 2 pumpkin pies, and 1 pumpkin bundt cake. My sister is going to make a cherry cake, and my mom and I
Cherry pie.
Cherry pie. Cherry pie.
She's making a cherry pie, and she sent me the recipe. It's not a cherry pie I've ever had before.
Oh, really?
Normally, a cherry pie is 2 crusts.
Yeah.
She found one with a crumb topping.
Oh, that'll be good.
So I do think that'll be good.
And my mom and I are doing most of the cooking for everybody because my mom is retired and I cook with you all, and that's kind of what I do. So we have the time, the energy to do it versus everyone else in our family work full time. So this is kind of what we like to do. So we're going to get in here and we are going to, well, we haven't even talked. What would you like to start with? Where do we want to, what's our game plan for this cooking day?
I think probably we should get the pies and cake in the oven, and then get the sweet potatoes and the russets boiling.
Okay.
Because we can't move forward with those things until they're boiled.
Okay.
And then we get the baking out of the way.
Okay, because if we get the pies in the oven, cakes in the oven, we can be doing other stuff while they're baking.
Yes.
So here's a little sneak peek of what this dinner looks like all brought together. And I'm going to show you from start to finish what it takes to pull off this Thanksgiving feast for 30 plus people from scratch. We have some tried and true recipes. We have some new recipes, and I can't wait to share them with you. And I thought it would be fun this year to do things a little different. Normally, I break up the prep day and the actual Thanksgiving day into 2 separate parts, but this year we're going to do one massive big meal prep and Thanksgiving all together so you can see kind of from start to finish what it takes to pull off a meal like this. And before we get into the video fully, I want to just take a second to say thank you for sharing this holiday season with my family. I'm truly honored and grateful for every single one of you who has taken time out of your day to spend time with me this Thanksgiving, or anytime, and I just am truly grateful for you and honored that you would take time to spend time with me and my mom. So thank you for being here, and I hope you enjoy. I'm going to start with the pumpkin cake. My mom is going to start by peeling potatoes.
I think Becky did that the last year, and it's grueling. So I said I will peel all the potatoes this time.
Well, the potatoes are a lot bigger this year.
Yeah, big
so they're not teeny
difference.
tiny potatoes from the garden that you have to peel forever and ever and ever. So I'm gonna grab my recipe. I'm gonna grab out some of the ingredients my mom already has pulled out.
I got the butter out earlier this morning, so it should be beginning to be soft.
Okay.
And this is the one you want for the pies. Oh, you're gonna do the cake first.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the cake first. I am getting this oven preheated. I'm just gonna go ahead and preheat both of them to 350.
Oh yeah, because we'll use them all.
Yes.
And look at what I did this morning. I pulled out the aluminum foil.
Oh, good idea.
That was pretty gross, and put new foil in both ovens. And the biscuits,
Sugar.
I was
Yes.
looking at the biscuit recipe, and it calls for 8x8 pans. Do you think 9x9s will work? Because I don't have 8x8s.
That's fine. We could also do 9x13.
I don't have any left. They're
Oh,
all
okay.
being used.
I
Either
could
we
bring some foil pans tomorrow.
If you want to do that,
Yeah.
that works. Because it says it might boil over, and these aren't very tall.
We're gonna bake the biscuits tomorrow so they're fresh. Mom, do you have a neutral flavored oil?
Yes.
Okay, I think I've got everything out except for the pumpkin pie spice.
How much do you need? I can
Half a
fill
cup.
this up.
Half a cup.
I'll fill it up because we'll use it for the sauteing the vegetables as well.
I have not read any of these recipes. A lot of the recipes we're gonna be making, well, probably half are recipes that we make every year. Half, maybe?
Mostly, yeah.
The other half are new recipes.
That we're going to tweak
Yeah.
to make them more similar to what everyone's accustomed to.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just take a second while my mom's pulling out the potatoes to start peeling potatoes to actually read this cake recipe because I have not read this yet. You did get out your KitchenAid, so we're gonna use that.
These are lovely garden potatoes. Mine have never been this big.
Yeah,
They
I think
are
that this is
really,
probably
really
the
nice.
best potato year ever. They're like a store-bought russet size potato. I mean, even look at this one right here. Beautiful.
Wow. Now when I peel large quantities of vegetables, first I'm going to wash these potatoes, but then I'm going to put a couple of paper sacks in the bottom of my sink. Instead of running mountainous amounts of peels down my garbage disposal, our connection to the main is a long way away, and I don't want clogged pipes. So when I'm doing a whole bunch of peeling, I put it out and take it out of the sink. I don't have a visual on 30 pounds.
Do you think you need 1 pound per person or ½ pound per person?
Well, I was going by the recipe that, fits in the crock pot.
For 30 people, it's not 30 adults. There's probably 8 or 10, 8 kids,
Yeah.
ranging from 13
Yes.
to 2.
We have an official teenager now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 28.
Yeah,
That's
this'll
probably
do.
good. I love a bundt cake because it's so easy. When we were talking about desserts, when we knew we needed one more option than just a pumpkin pie, I thought a bundt cake would be super, super easy because you basically just mix all the ingredients together in the mixer, throw it in a bundt pan, put it in the oven, and then it's done. You don't have to decorate it. You don't have to do anything like that. Another thing my mom did to prepare for today is she pulled out a laundry hamper and she went ahead and put a garbage bag in it. You might be able to see it right there so that we can easily just toss garbage in there and we're not constantly going in and out of underneath her sink.
That's probably my least favorite thing about this kitchen is there's no place to put a garbage that isn't like right out in the traffic pattern. And under the cabinet, under the cupboard, the cabinet front gets so dirty because, every time you have to, with your dirty hands, open the cupboard door. So I thought I would just save us by putting a big one over there, and that should last the whole day.
Yeah, I think so. We won't have to empty it. So to the mixer, I've just added butter, oil, brown sugar, white sugar. So I'm gonna mix this together. My mom has this little funnel for her KitchenAid, which is super nice. So I can just crack the egg right here, get that right in there.
Another upgrade I've done for my KitchenAid is it came with a white attachment here that was painted, and it chipped over time.
Ooh, sorry.
And that's all right. And I bought a replacement, but it was aluminum, and so every time you touched it, you'd have the gray, dusty. I'm not sure how good that is for you. So I bought stainless steel, both this and the whip. The whip wires were stainless steel, but this part wasn't. So anyway, I really, really like that addition.
Yeah, it's nice. I was supposed to add this pumpkin right after the eggs, but I forgot, so we're gonna add that now. I'm adding the dry ingredients, which was flour, baking powder, and we will link the recipes down below that we can link for you. This is some baking soda. I'll just kind of mix that together right there, and then salt will be next. And my mom does not have pumpkin pie spice, which is not a big deal at all. What she does have is apple pie spice. And when I look at the ingredients, it has everything that's in pumpkin pie spice except for ginger. So I'll just add ginger separately. And this cake is a pretty heavily spiced cake. And then we're gonna add a little more cinnamon to it. Along with
You never can have too much cinnamon.
vanilla. And I'm just gonna empty my mom's bottle because I bought her a new vanilla yesterday. And I'm gonna mix this together. So that's how easy it is to make a bundt cake, basically. You just mix all the ingredients together. I'm gonna mix it a little bit by hand. And then,
My blade doesn't consistently get to the bottom, so you always have to do that.
oh yeah, definitely is not mixed fully. That's fine, I can finish it by hand. I have fallen in love with a hand mixer. I hardly ever get my KitchenAid out anymore. I heavily, heavily sprayed this bundt pan with cooking spray. And then tomorrow we'll make a cream cheese frosting for it. Right? Or do we want to make it today?
I don't remember.
No, there is a
Is it cream cheese frosting?
Yeah. Do you want to make it
We
today?
can. Actually, since we're baking it so early, we probably can finish it
Oh, you're
and
perfect.
store it in the garage.
Yeah, we can. Into the oven it goes. Didn't even take 10 minutes and we have our first dessert in the oven.
Woo, we're rocking it.
So I
45, you said?
Yeah, I think it's gonna take longer, but just to be safe. My mom's setting a timer. Anytime I'm baking anything, I always turn the oven light on just as a reminder that there's something in the oven.
You know what I just learned?
What?
That your iPhone, if you have an
Oh, yeah.
iPhone, you can label what your timers are.
Oh, I didn't know that. I
Yes,
thought you were
you
gonna
go
say
like-
you could do more than one.
You can do more than one, and
Yeah.
you can label them so when they, because I've accidentally, before I knew that, I'd have 4 timers going, and I wouldn't remember which is which.
Okay.
And the last time I made brownies, I took them out too early.
Okay.
It was a different, like the cookies.
Yeah.
That rang. I mean, it was okay for me because I like them really chewy. They were really chewy. But that's very helpful. I forgot to label this one, but the next timer, the pies, I will label.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
I'm gonna get going on the pies next, but I wanna do the crust first because I can have this chilling in the refrigerator or freezer for a few minutes while we make the filling. And we're only making 2 pies because my sister's making the cherry pie, so I can get away with just doing 1 recipe of the flaky pie crust. I'm gonna make this pie crust just in a bowl. You can make it in a food processor if you want, but I'm gonna be using my food processor for a ton of other things today. I brought mine, and I don't feel like cleaning the butter and flour out of the food processor. So we're just gonna make it in a bowl. It's just as easy. And if you've never made pie crust before, it can feel intimidating because people talk about how hard it is, but it's super easy. And it is so incredibly delicious. So I think it's worth it. I did not think I liked pie crust until I started making a whole butter pie crust. It's completely different than a store-bought one. What I have in this bowl is flour, sugar, salt, and that's it. And then I cut up 1 cup of a higher quality butter, and now I'm just cutting it in with a pastry knife. And I did go ahead and use a little bit of a higher quality, better tasting butter in this pie crust than I did in the cake. Because pie crust is so few ingredients, the butter flavor really comes through. So I think it's worth using a little bit higher quality butter in this versus like the cake. There's so many other flavors competing for what you're enjoying. So I used a different butter for that. And you can make a ton of pie crust and freeze it if you have time. And then you can just pull out homemade pie crust whenever you need it. But I'm only gonna make the 2 we need today. If I was at home and just doing pies, I probably would make 6 pie crust, even if I only needed 2 to throw in the freezer for later use. But today I'm just gonna make 2. Because pie crust freezes beautifully, and if you've never had homemade pie crust, it's delicious. So here is what it looks like. There's some bigger pieces of butter. There's some smaller pieces of butter. This flour is actually kind of yellow because this butter is pretty yellow. Josh and I did a butter taste test. We blind tasted like 10 butters. And this one actually was the one that won, the Kirkland grass-fed butter. Okay, so these pie crusts are gonna go in the refrigerator while we make our pumpkin pie filling.
And I am still diligently peeling potatoes. I'm halfway through the potatoes.
Now I'm gonna grab the pumpkin pie recipe, and we're just gonna do the Libby's pumpkin filling this time. And does this make 1 or 2 pies?
Makes 2 pies.
1 can of 29 ounce, okay. Is this, oh yeah, you just took it off this.
Yeah, the label is, that's the label I took off so you can see the recipe, so check the amount. Oh,
It's 29 ounces, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and this, we need the oven preheated to 425. And this does not say to blind bake the crust.
I've never done that. I've just poured it in. You have to prick a couple of holes so it doesn't puff up.
Yeah, this will be really, really easy to. 3 cups, 24 fluid ounces.
And
So we
I
just need 2
measured that
cans.
out.
One of these is 12, so we need 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you need a spatula, a rubber spatula or anything?
I got one out already, thank you.
Okay.
So for pumpkin pie, you literally just pour everything into a bowl and mix. And I'm just using the same bowl that I made the pie crust in.
I don't know what the dark shadows are in them.
Salt. sugar, apple pie spice plus
Ginger.
ginger, a little bit more cinnamon, eggs, and that's it. I actually think I'm going to use this fork to start to kind of whisk it a little bit more. Check the recipe: milk, eggs, sugar, salt, cinnamon. It calls for all the individual spices, which we use the blend, so I'm not going to get all those out. And our pie crust. Easy peasy.
My pile is diminishing and my bucket is filling.
I want my pie crust to chill just a little bit longer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna get going on my grandma's stuffing recipe. I have my, what is this called, Mom? Frying pan heating up. And I've got 2 pounds of sausage here. My grandma's recipe, the one that I'm gonna link for you, calls for half sausage, half ground beef. We always just use sausage. So that's one variation we do make to my grandma's recipe. And I'm gonna get this cooking first so that I can go chop up the vegetables while this is browning. Might as well have this cooking on the stove while I'm chopping vegetables. I can just throw these right here in the garbage and I can go wash my hands. It doesn't actually say how much onion, celery, and
No, just I use it, make a, not 50-50, but a lot.
okay. Got some onions here and celery.
I didn't know Costco had organic celery.
Yep.
I never noticed it before.
The ends need to be cut off these, but I think they'll still be good. And then what we decided is for the sweet potato casserole, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna wash, or my mom, someone's gonna wash these sweet potatoes. Since we have the oven going, we're just gonna put them in the oven whole with the skins on and just get them kind of roasting and cook them that way instead of boiling the sweet potatoes since the oven's already going.
And I don't have to peel them.
Yeah.
I mean, I will have to scoop the potatoes later, but I think that's easier than peeling. This is kind of hard on my,
wrist.
not my wrist, the tops of my hands. I get a little tendonitis from chair-side assisting.
My dad is a retired dentist, and my mom was his dental assistant when they first started for a few years, and then for the last like 8 years, right?
Yes, the last 8 years, but not the first year, the first months until I had my first baby.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we had to hire an employee. I couldn't do it with a baby at home. You don't have my good knife, Becky.
That's okay. I didn't see it in there, that's why
It's right, well, oh, it might be on here. Because I use this
I got my mom this for Christmas.
multiple times a day, it never gets back in the drawer. It just goes on the train board because I don't
Oh
put
yeah,
it in
that's
the
better.
dishwasher.
Much better.
Yes,
This is significantly sharper.
yes. It's about the only knife I use unless I need a specific different shape knife.
Do we need celery other than for the veggie plate for anything else?
Just the dressing and the veggie plate.
Okay, so I will not cut any more then.
There's another whole pack.
Okay.
So yes, you can cut more because we're doubling the recipe.
Do you want more than just these 2 onions then too?
Yeah, probably. I
Okay.
just grabbed the whole bag, maybe 4. They aren't very big.
This is 4 onions.
Oh,
6 onions?
yeah. I think so.
Okay, I can do that. These are strong onions.
I have so enjoyed having bags of chopped Walla Wallas in the freezer.
And isn't that nice?
Oh, it is so nice.
My mom grew softball-sized onions in her garden this year.
One is too big for any one thing. They were huge.
And so she chopped them up and froze them. And it's really nice to have frozen onions in the freezer. This is the knife I bought my mom. I actually bought my mom this knife and my mother-in-law this knife for Christmas last year. I can link it down below for you. It's super comfortable.
I love, love, love it. It's a perfect size. It's basically the only knife I use anymore unless I'm like slicing bread. And I use a serrated,
Bread knife.
yes, from Cutco.
So next year I'll peel the potatoes. We can take turns.
All right, I'm going to pull this out of the way since we're not doing peeling those. I'm going to bring the garbage can over here so it doesn't fall apart and drop on the floor.
How many sweet potatoes do you want me to wash?
I'd have to look at the recipe.
This is a 5-pound bag. I don't think this will be as popular as the regular potatoes.
No, it won't. But I like them. Sweet potato.
And
Oops, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, when you're the one who's doing all the cooking, you get to make what you like.
Doubling it, and it goes from...
Oh, 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
From a 2.5 quart.
Probably to a 9 by 13. So these potatoes, my mom's going to rinse one more time just because they had a lot of actual dirt on them because they came out of the ground. And I don't have an industrial potato washer. I think we can get away with just one of these.
Are we done with eggs? No, we'll need eggs for a lot more things. Yeah, we'll save the foil for tenting the turkey and stuff like that.
Oh, do you want to check on that cake? I think it's done. Or very
Yes, it
close.
has 1 minute and 35 seconds.
Left. It smells done.
I would think so. Came out clean.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute. That one was a little soft.
That was only 45 minutes and it said 45 to 50.
All right. Oh, no.
Oh yeah, that's not done at all.
It depends on where you stuck it. That's going to take it the rest of the time.
So we're gonna cook these
Start.
veggies until they're very, very soft. So I turned it down just a little bit. And we're not draining the sausage, and obviously we added a lot of butter.
Put that in hot water and fill this up.
And I haven't even turned the oven or stove on yet.
I'm going to make the green beans. We're going to edit this recipe. We're not going to put the cheddar cheese on it, the top with crackers. We're going to use French's onions, which are the classic for green bean casserole.
So the recipe my mom found It has a sour cream based cream sauce. And so she's gonna make the cream sauce basically the same, but we're gonna put French onions.
I'm gonna saute mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
That's what else I was gonna do.
So I might double the butter on that then, whatever it says, if you're gonna saute mushrooms. And while she's doing that, I can get the pies in the oven. My mom is preheating the oven now for me to 425. So the trick, if your pie crust is cracking a little bit, is to move it a lot and to pinch where it's cracking together a lot, or not a lot, but like make sure you stay on top of those cracks. I don't know if you can see, but there's actual butter pieces still left in my pie crust. That's what you want. It's gonna give you a beautiful flaky crust. So if you do make pie crust for the freezer, I just have it wrapped in parchment paper, and you could put it in a freezer bag, throw it in the freezer, and the night before you want to use it, just let it thaw in the refrigerator overnight. Mom, is this the only pie pan you have? Because this is not as deep as this one.
Yes, I had several of those, but I have sent them places and they've not come back.
Because I think we'll have to bake this one less time. Because that's a 1/2 inch as deep.
I just need to pick up a couple more.
I have like 5, so I'll give you one.
Okay, well, can you bring it tomorrow? Because I'm going to make pies for actual Thanksgiving as well.
Yeah. Can you text me?
Yes. One with a lip like that, you know?
Yeah, I have like, I think 4 of these actually. You can have one. Do you have any ramekins, Mom?
Yes.
Because I'm going to have a little extra pie crust, and I could, because we're going to have extra filling, I could make a little pie and Dad could eat it tonight for dinner, or for dessert if he wanted.
Okay, oh, he would love that. Here, just one?
Maybe 2. I'm not sure.
It's really starting to smell like Thanksgiving around here.
Now, what I'm not the best at is making a pretty fluted edge. So I think what I'm going to do...
I've seen where you take a spoon and you go...
I saw that. Like,
Did you
boop,
see?
boop,
Yep,
boop,
uh-huh.
boop. Yeah, I saw
thought that was really cute.
Do that.
It's hard if you have long fingernails to make the pinch one.
That's true.
Because your thumb is in the way. Your thumbnail's in the way. Okay, what am I doing? I am cutting up onions. I got onions out of the pantry.
I might just
I wonder what I did with them.
do it like that. Okay, we have enough pie crust that I think I can get at least 1 or
Here
2
they
of
are.
those ramekins full.
All right. Let's turn the cake over.
Okay. Oh yeah, we took the cake out of the oven.
Now, it's not pulling away really well. If you need to do it, a plastic knife works best. That won't work.
Oh, did I hear it?
I heard it.
Do you feel it?
Yeah, let's just hope the whole... Oh, perfect!
Beautiful.
Perfect!
Awesome.
Good job. Oh, that's can you smell that?
Yes, oh yeah, I can smell it.
Oh, that smells so good. And that'll cool off with that window open there.
We just opened a window because it's getting pretty warm in here with the stove on and with the 2 ovens going. Mom,
Yes?
could you open this?
Oh, yes, I forgot that's what we were doing.
That's okay.
Back up just a little bit. There you go.
Which one did you say was the hotter corner?
The back right corner is the hotter corner.
You might want to put that one there then.
Okay. If you need a little bit of foil to put over this, I have some.
Over that one? Yeah, I
Yeah.
might do that.
Here.
All right, well, cake is done, other than we're gonna make the frosting today. I might wait a little bit to do that. Let's take a look at this. The stuffing is almost done. I could probably put it on a smaller burner. We're just putting a little bit of foil on my dad's pie that he's gonna get for tonight because it's so much deeper. We don't want it to get too brown on the top before it's done.
How much butter? 4 tablespoons.
Okay, beautiful. Mom, we need an oven timer set for 15 minutes for the pies.
Okay.
And then we reduce the temperature to 350. My mom's chopping up mushrooms. She's gonna chop them really small. She's got butter and onions cooking away here. This is for the green bean casserole. I think I need to give our stuffing mixture a stir. So I definitely want these onions and celery cooked even more. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next. I just cleaned up the baking stuff just a little bit. I could pretty easily start and finish the cranberry jalapeno salsa dip. Do you want me to get that done?
Yeah.
Because we need sugar for that. I didn't put everything away. I just kind of got it out of the way. So this is our favorite appetizer
It
dip.
is so good.
It's so good. The first time I made it, I wasn't sure because you take fresh cranberries, jalapenos, green onions, and cilantro, chop them all up together, add a ton of sugar, serve it over cream cheese.
Oh, you want to do it here or there?
I can do it here.
Okay, there you go.
And a little lemon.
And
then
here's
you
the
eat
best
it with
knife.
crackers. Awesome, thank you. So I need to wash these up. And this is one of the main reasons I brought my food processor. 1 year, I chopped all of this by hand, and you can do it. It just takes forever.
I'll tell you the trick is to put your cutting board in a pan that's bigger because the cranberries roll.
In like a baking sheet. Oh.
Yes, yeah, a sheet pan.
Yeah.
So that it lays flat, and when your cranberries roll off your cutting board, they're not rolling onto your counter and all over the floor. They're contained.
It still takes a long time. I gifted my mom one of my food processors, but the bowl part broke, and they don't make that food processor anymore, so I couldn't replace it. So maybe for Christmas, Mom, if I got you a food processor, would you use it?
I might, but you know what I might like better?
What?
A couple of paring knives like that one.
I could do that.
Because I know I would use those like every day because I use that knife. I mean, I use that knife as a paring knife.
That's easy. Do you have a colander to wash the?
Yes, I do. I just put it back in the cupboard.
I'll just wash all these cranberries because
Yes.
half these cranberries are for the cranberry sauce, and half of them are for the salsa. These are little cranberries. This dip is one that is actually better if you make it the day before because we're going to add a lot of sugar to it, and you really want time for that sugar to sit with the cranberries. This is a really nice bag of cranberries, not very many bad ones.
I watched a YouTube on harvesting cranberries.
Oh yeah.
It was like a very old family owned cranberry bog on the Oregon coast. It was very, very
that's cool.
interesting. It was very interesting, the whole process and how they flood the fields and drain the fields and the machines that get the berries off because they float. And it was very, very interesting.
Well, there's a channel that I have watched for years. Jennifer from A Country Life. She's in Wisconsin, and they're cranberry farmers.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
It takes a real unique climate to do cranberries, and it takes a significant amount of water.
Yeah. Yeah, they have a beautiful, like, I don't know if it's considered a lake or a pond on their property. It's really, really pretty. I'm adding some salt and pepper to both the stuffing and the green bean pot. And then I already added some salt. Do you think these veggies are done enough for the stuffing?
I think so.
maybe I'll
think
just
so.
go ahead and finish the stuffing.
All right.
So we can check something off the list.
That's always fun.
But I have all the stuff washed for the dip. So I have 3 bags of stuffing mix here with the herb pack in here somewhere. Are the herbs already on it, or is there a pack in it?
There might be a packet in there. I think it says with
Wait, is it? Oh, it just says with herbs and spices. So I don't think there's a pack in this one.
oh, it's on the bread?
I think so.
Oh, maybe.
'Cause I didn't see a pack.
Yeah. Well, you can add more. I have poultry seasoning, and you brought fresh sage and all that.
Here's this. Stuffing is probably my favorite part of the whole Thanksgiving meal. And then my other favorite part, you wanted this pan for that,
Yes.
right?
And I can just use the same one. I don't make it those.
My second favorite part is to take leftover turkey and turn it into a turkey sandwich. And the best turkey sandwich ever. This is going to sound odd, but you make a turkey sandwich on some crusty bread with cranberry sauce on one side, little bit of mayo. My mom doesn't like mayo,
Not
so
the
she
mayo.
would skip that. Fresh pesto, or just the Costco pesto is pretty good. And then some sort of leafy green, a sharp cheddar cheese, and turkey.
Even cream cheese is good.
Yeah, but I
With
like
the
the
cranberry.
sharp cheddar and
Yeah.
pesto. Starbucks probably
Oh,
10.
you already opened those. We'll use that.
figured you would
use
want
those
to-
for the gravy.
Yeah.
Okay, because I
And
have
we
2
might-
quarts of turkey broth I made the other day with a package of chicken or turkey drumsticks.
You should get it out and show them because it's beautiful. It's super gelled. We probably,
Yeah, it's solid.
do you want me to, we will need a whole quart. I could add a quart into this. I've
Whatever
only
you wanna
added
do.
1 quart.
Yeah, it's like solid.
Yeah.
I wanted it for the dressing and the gravy.
Let me melt this in the microwave.
So do
This is-
whatever you want with it.
Can't open it. Can you open it, Mom?
Well, I didn't. Oh, you know
Oh, that's to turn the
what does it go down to?
350 for, and then it needs to bake for 40 minutes. Wait, I have the recipe taped right there.
Oh, okay. I opened that other jar with this handy little thing. It is a piece of cotton fabric and a piece of drawer liner or mat from under a rug. I've used both, but it gives you grip. Well, now this is wet, but because it's been sitting out.
Yeah. I could not open that jar.
I got the other one open. Well, now I feel, there we go, there we go. I can't whack it and release the seal because it's not actually a canned. It's a plastic lid with a rubber gasket that I bought to use. I bought 2 sets, the small ones and the largemouth ones, to use to be able to seal a mason jar for whatever you need to put in a mason jar without having to have lids and rings.
Yeah.
Because I don't can.
Right.
So I don't have lids and rings. Okay, I'm gonna put this back in the refrigerator though.
You want to put that in the fridge because I don't think we'll need it for right now, but we'll use
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna put a lid on that so it doesn't spill.
Yes. This is a beautiful broth you made, Mom.
You know what I did? I roasted them in a Dutch oven, a cast iron Dutch oven in my refrigerator. Not my refrigerator, that wouldn't work. I roasted them in the oven. And then when they were significantly browned in the oven,
The turkey necks?
and drumsticks, and then I put water in the Dutch oven and simmered them for, I don't know, half the day.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And then I threw in, after they were roasted, and in the simmering process, I threw in a couple of carrots and onions and celery. So it has some vegetable in it too. But then it's for the gravy. But I think browning it made a real difference.
I've done it both ways, and it's worth browning for sure. because you get more of that umami flavor that you want.
It smells better.
Yeah, looks better.
Boiling poultry just doesn't smell very good to me. Like boiling pork is, egg ya.
Okay,
But if you brown it first.
This looks good. I always like to add a little more broth than you'd think when it comes to stuffing. This is gonna sit in the refrigerator once it cools just a little bit until tomorrow when we actually bake it. We are making, I think it's called technically dressing because we do not put it in the turkey. Instead of, sometimes we call it stuffing even though technically we're not stuffing the bird. But it can not dry out, but stuffing needs more moisture than you think. So, does that look good to you? I think that's good to me.
Yes, that does look good.
Okay.
And in the
Tomorrow.
yeah, we might have to add more.
Yeah.
Moisture, because it soaks up.
I think this will fit in here actually.
It doesn't boil over, so you can mound it. Oh, you turned this down.
Oh, maybe this is not gonna fit in here.
If not, I can put it in the leftover in a 9x9.
Yep, we're gonna need a 9x9. What do you think? You wanna come look?
Yeah.
There are some pretty big chunks of sausage still left in here, but then there's some smaller pieces, so it's kind of nice to have a little bit of sausage throughout the entire thing, and then also to have some bigger chunks. And we don't ever mind having leftovers because my cousins or my brother or whoever, my mom will give out dishes.
We'll send it home.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to make sure we had enough mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Because what we had probably would feed us, but they like to take enough for one meal of the leftovers, especially the bachelors.
Yeah, and I don't remember what dinner it was. Easter maybe, because I feel like it was we haven't done a family dinner at our house in far too long. But we literally had just enough food.
Oh, and did I catch it? There was no leftovers.
Yeah, no leftovers.
What was it?
I think it was Easter, because that was the last party we had.
Yeah, we had, do we have beef and all
there's no...
prime rib? Is that what it was? Prime rib was all gone, and there was just the ham bone and
I don't
some
remember.
chunks of ham left, and that was it.
But look at that. We officially finished one thing. Those are still a little bit on the worm side. We'll let them cool a little bit more. I'll cover them really well, and then we'll pop them in the fridge. So now I'm going to do the dip. Are you making the roux now?
Well, do you think those mushrooms are cooked down enough?
I would maybe let them go a little longer.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't think anyone wants to bite into a mushroom.
No.
Or there's fewer people that want to bite into a mushroom than they like the flavor of mushrooms, but they don't want to actually bite into a mushroom. While I make the cranberry salsa, my mom is going to go ahead and get going on shredding cheese for the mac and cheese. Now we're making a new mac and cheese recipe we've never made before, and you don't actually have to make a cooked roux or anything, which I'm really excited about trying this recipe.
Okay, this is shredded.
I saw a reel, I sent it to my mom, and then she looked up a bunch of recipes and they all were very, very similar. And it's all about the technique. I'm gonna chop all these components separately for the salsa because I find that you can get a more even kind of mince on everything if you do it one at a time. And you do not have to have a food processor to make this recipe. It just makes it go a whole lot faster. And then did you have the bowl you wanted me to put this in the fridge with?
Yeah, I can get a Pyrex. Do you think this is big enough?
No. Do you have the rectangle one of that in that set?
Yes, I do.
That should be big enough. Now for the green onions, I'm going to use both the green and whites because I like both the green and whites. That was nice. It said potato on there. I'm going to check. I don't want to use that to poke the potato.
I had a knife right here I was using.
I would set another 5 minutes.
All right.
Do you want me to take the seeds out of the jalapenos?
Yes, please.
I think I made it too spicy one year when I did not do that. So
Yeah.
I want to make sure everyone enjoys it.
There's always chili paste as a condiment around our house, and no one can have it. They can always make it hotter.
Yeah. My dad, my brother, even on Thanksgiving, and potentially me too, we'll put hot sauce on our Thanksgiving dish.
Oh, the mushrooms are smelling a lot better now. I think I'm going to give it even a few more minutes. 48 ounces is...
It's 2 pounds. 4 pounds total.
Yes, and I have... Did I bring the cheese out? I thought I carried it in.
I never saw the cheese.
I set it down when the timer rang.
Oh.
Okay, so this is 2.5. So if I got 2.5,
You have 5 pounds.
yes, so I need to cut off 1 pound. So that would be right there. No, less. And there. Okay, so I'm going to cut this part off.
You might want a bigger knife.
Thank you.
So you can chop these cranberries as fine or as chunky as you want them. We do it pretty fine. Oh, hopefully this fits in here. It should.
Yeah,
We'll make it
it'll condense down.
What happens is the sugar we're going to add to this is going to make the cranberries release a lot of their juice. And so that's why it's best if you can let this sit for a day. So you can then, when you're putting this dip over top of your cream cheese, you don't flood it with a ton of moisture.
Yeah, you can't assemble it until you're ready to serve it because otherwise it'll weep around your plate.
Yeah.
It's pretty juice. I mean, it's bright red. Oh, I'm going to grate it without the grater in it.
One year I forgot to, or once I forgot to add the sugar and I couldn't figure out why it tasted so
Strong.
not very good. And then it was like, oh, you gotta add the sugar. Oh, that's a hot jalapeno. I'm glad I took the seeds out.
Well, the sugar will help balance that, and the cream cheese will help balance that too.
One cup of sugar. Lemon juice.
This is not going to fit all in this bowl.
Since you don't have to cook the cheese, you could probably put it in the baking dish we're gonna bake it in.
This is mac and cheese, right? You layer it.
Oh, okay, that's right.
You make the custard, you cook the pasta, and then you make it in layers because you don't mix it like all together. Oh, that's not going to be much better.
Mushrooms are done for the green beans, so we're gonna make a little bit of a roux. But this is a little different because it doesn't use milk, it's gonna use sour cream. Now this dip is beautiful for Christmas because it's red and green, and it's actually become a family favorite, not just at my family's house, but I make this most years for Christmas and Thanksgiving when we go to Josh's mom's house and or Josh's dad's house. So it's very, very delicious. So my mom's gonna add 2 cups of sour cream to this. Do you want me to look at your recipe to see what else you need?
Yes,
I'm gonna go
please.
put that in the fridge. Sweet potato. Okay. You already got just sugar. This recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of sugar. Did you want to leave that out?
I think so.
Okay.
So
you added the butter, the flour, then it's sour cream, diced onions, you added mushrooms. So basically the only difference with this recipe than like making a traditional one is you're using sour cream instead of milk. And this recipe doesn't call for the mushrooms, which my mom added.
I'd have to add some milk to make it a little saucier.
I like that idea though. Looks good. I love sour cream. So
I do too. Don't tell Pop there's sour cream in it.
He does not like sour cream. He doesn't like anything white. He doesn't like mayonnaise or ranch and I love all those things.
Or white cheese. He really won't even eat white cheese like Swiss because it's
Oh, really?
like
But he'll
white.
eat white cheddar, though, won't he?
Yes.
But no, like, goat cheese
No,
or feta
no,
cheese.
none of that.
I feel like that needs a lot more pepper than I added.
Yeah, I think so too.
Did you want to add the green beans to that?
Yeah, I probably will. And I'm going to put a bunch more pepper in. And I think I'm going to put some milk in it.
My mom added probably a cup of milk, did you say?
Yeah, I would say, because it was too thick. And I'm actually doing this in 2 pans. So I think I'm going to need this bowl.
This pot is a little too heavy for both my mom and I think, with a bunch of boiling water.
Yes, I think so too.
So we're gonna just scoop some potatoes out till this pot's not quite so heavy. And then we'll run this through the colander. Oh yeah, your sauce looks fantastic.
Yeah, I
Mom.
think it looks better now. I just dumped flour. I might have used more flour than the ratio actually called for. And that looks like enough sauce to do those green beans.
I was just gonna say it didn't look like enough sauce to do the green.
You don't think so? Should I could?
Well, I would mix it in and then we'll
Yeah.
really be able to tell. I like things super, super saucy, so I might not
I
be.
do too. Well,
You could add more sour cream to it too.
oh yeah, I can. I have tons of sour cream.
We do need sour cream for the potatoes though too.
Oh yeah, that's,
That's plenty, yeah.
and I have some that I've had here as well.
My mom is mixing that sauce and we both had the thought, we should probably taste it.
Yeah, I did put more pepper in than you had.
And we could put garlic powder because it didn't call
Yes,
for that.
I think so. And maybe onion powder.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
that's good. But it does need salt, pepper.
and onion powder.
Yeah. I would
And
add
this-
garlic powder too. My mom said
Smell that. That's the roasted.
Oh
onion.
yeah, that's delicious. And I would add more pepper and salt to it as well.
Yes.
You want to taste it again?
I'm going to put more pepper, and I haven't put any salt in it yet.
Okay, here's your, I got you a new spoon.
Oh,
so
thank
can
you.
taste it. I think this is, yeah, that's not heavy anymore. Potato facial. I'm just gonna mash these.
I got mashers in the drawer over there.
The pies, I would put 5 more minutes.
Okay.
I did cover the pumpkin pies because I just checked on them a minute ago and they were not done.
Okay.
I'm gonna mash the potatoes in this pot.
Much better depth of flavor.
Okay. So that's basically done. She just needs to mix that together, and then tomorrow we'll put the French fried onions on top.
Oh, that's a good idea. Otherwise, they'll get soggy.
If that turns out delicious, because that's a new recipe to us, the only thing we really followed about it was the onions and the
Butter and the green beans.
and
No,
the
I
sour
used-
cream.
Yes,
the sour cream.
I used chopped green beans instead of French.
Yeah,
cut.
we made it way different than the.
Yes.
It calls to add 2 cups of cheddar cheese on the top. We're not going to add cheese because we don't usually add cheese to our green bean casserole. I'm going to let this steam for a little bit to get some of that extra moisture off. But
Oh yeah, this is looking good.
while it's steaming, I am going to just add some butter and some other things, cream cheese to it so that that can start to soften. Oh yeah, that looks good, Mom.
I have a spatula.
So those are basically done, another side done. We are making fantastic time today. Those will just let cool again a little bit. They shouldn't take very long
Oh,
to cool.
they're cool because the green beans were frozen.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
those are just
that's
gonna be
cool.
covered and they're gonna go into the fridge. I'm gonna make the style of mashed potatoes that my Aunt Janet would always make. It had sour cream, butter, cream cheese, roasted, well, she just put garlic powder, but we're gonna use roasted garlic powder.
Sweet potatoes out of the oven.
I don't think those are done.
Oh, I stuck a fork in them.
I mean, pinch it.
Because they're going to be cooked more, you know.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, because we
Oh, okay.
peel them, mash them, and do them with a custard, egg, and milk or cream or whatever it is.
Okay.
And then bake it.
Oh yeah, those are done. That one just doesn't feel done to me, the one I touched.
Yeah, it is a little harder than the rest. Maybe I should put it on convection oven.
Well, it might have just been I just happened to touch the one that wasn't as soft.
Okay, I'm going to put this down here to cool.
Oh, do you have white pepper, Mom?
Do I have what?
White pepper?
I doubt it. You can look. I doubt it. It's one of those things you just need so very rarely.
I finally bought some.
Did you? Oh, I could probably buy a small one.
Yeah, I just bought a little tiny one.
Well, looky there.
Oh, you have some. Who knows how long you've had it, though.
Oh, yeah, forever.
It smells good.
All right, wash dishes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to move.
So I'm going to
cover
mix all
these.
this to, what?
I'm going to, if we don't need them, I'm going to cover these and rearrange the refrigerator and put them all out there.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and use foil on them because that's how they'll be in the oven
That's a good idea.
instead of saran.
My mom is grabbing out the slow cookers because the way we're going to reheat these potatoes tomorrow is in a slow cooker. And because we're reheating them in a slow cooker, I will make these potatoes a little bit creamier than I would if we were just to mash these potatoes and serve them right now. They already smell really good. This is definitely the mashed potato that I remember eating on Thanksgiving. And we like a little chunk to our mashed potato, not super chunky, but if you like a super, super creamy mashed potato, use a ricer, and that's gonna get you the most creamiest mashed potato without it being gummy.
Oh, this can go out there too.
You wanna taste this real quick before you?
Yeah. Oh, it looks yummy.
Might be hot.
Very good. Very good.
I don't think it needs anything.
No. Oh, I didn't think this was open. I mean, I thought it was open.
Is that from when
You want
Sarah
it?
was here?
Yeah.
When was Sarah here?
In the summer.
In August?
But it wasn't open. She can't get this brand where she lives in Oklahoma.
She ordered it.
Oh, did she order
found
it online?
Yeah, she found decaf. She found
Okay.
decaf.
So anyway, when she arrived, she bought a bunch of this and filled my garage refrigerator with it. And there's still one left.
It's iced coffee.
Oh, yeah. We wouldn't know what it was.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to haul this stuff out because I have room in the garage now.
So I'm gonna put these in the crock pot liners.
Yes. Oh, you know what?
What?
Oh, yeah, it'd have to be in the crock pot liners. And then cover them with saran or foil.
Yeah. Now these take a very long time to reheat.
Yeah, as soon as I wake up in the morning, I'll take them out of the refrigerator,
Okay.
bring them in to come up to room temperature, and probably about noon, I'll put them in the crock pots on low.
Ooh, that's hot. Can't touch the bottom of that.
I'm taking all these 9 by 13 and various size baking dishes out to the garage refrigerator and to use the space most efficiently, because I've got to get these big crock pots in there too, crock pot liners. I'm going to take some dry baking cooling racks, and I have it underneath here. You want to pick it up? I can do this. I think I turned it the other way so the points are up. And then, yes, there you go. Then I can put an aluminum foil pan on top of it, and it won't crush it, and it won't fall down and smash it. And I can put the glass one on the bottom and the aluminum foil one on the top, and utilize my space better.
I think that's a brilliant idea. I would not have thought of that.
I always wanted to be a efficiency engineer.
Yeah.
When I grew up.
I think they're called industrial engineers.
Yes.
I didn't even know that was a thing until I was an adult, and I was like, man, that would be a fun job.
Yes. Well, I read that book, Cheaper by the Dozen, and it's a story about a family of 12 kids and how they organize things to get things done in an efficient way. Mm-hmm. And then not too long ago, I read an article about it's a real family.
Oh, really?
And yeah, it's a real family. And
I've only ever seen the movies. I didn't even know it was a book.
And the wife was an engineer, but that was back in the day when women weren't received with higher degrees to be able to do things. And so she took her expertise into the home, and she created things like the Bissell vacuum cleaner. There was nothing like the Bissell vacuum cleaner back in the day.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
You know, did the brush and sucked up. And so she did, I can't remember all of them, but there were several household things
that's cool.
that she found more efficient ways to do them. But anyway, I was inspired as a kid to be, what did you call it? An engineer?
I think it's called an industrial engineer.
An industrial engineer.
Yeah.
How to
be efficient.
Streamline your laundry.
Yeah.
How to streamline your cleaning.
I think they usually are in like factory settings or like hospital settings. Or
for ergonomical, the position you're in while you're standing there.
Yeah.
If you adjusted it higher or lower, it would be more comfortable, and streamlining the assembly lines and stuff. Yes.
It'll be fun.
That's what I always wanted to do.
Mashed potatoes are done. So we need to, when you're back, Mom, let's start crossing
checking them off.
We haven't checked anything off the list. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna do a bunch of dishes because we're making such good time. The sink is full, or it was full, of all these pots and pans. And so what I think I'm gonna do, well, I don't think I am gonna do, I'm gonna turn the garbage disposal on for a second. So I'm going to wash these dishes so that we have a little bit more space. And if we need them, we probably should get the cranberry sauce cooking on the stove. That's not gonna take very long. I'd rather wash dishes. While I was washing dishes, the timer went off for the pies, and I think they are done.
They look better, yeah.
Yeah. Do you wanna look at these, Mom? This one got scraped up a little bit from the foil, but they've got a little jiggle, but I think when they cool, they'll set perfectly.
Yes, I think so too.
Okay, because they've been in here for much longer than the recipe said.
I surprised myself with this recipe because it goes pretty fast. Cook the noodles in did you salt it?
No, I have water on to boil.
Okay, I'm gonna salt it. Al dente. While noodles are cooking, shred cheese. Reserve 2 cups of cheese for the top layer. Combine evaporated milk, eggs, salt, pepper, and mustard powder, cayenne in a large bowl, mixing thoroughly, making sure the eggs are well combined in the mixture.
It's probably been half an hour since we were together. We had maybe longer. We had a little bit of
kitchen cleanup.
Yes, and
look at this pile of dishes Becky washed while I took everything to the outside refrigerator.
But also, there was a disaster. My mom, on accident, when she was getting out her cake plate, broke 2 of her cake plates.
That's right.
Yeah, and I was getting very, very hungry.
Hence a Band-Aid.
Yeah, so I sat outside and cooled off a little bit because I was getting warm and ate an apple. My dad just took our lunch order, so he will probably be here in 40 minutes to bring us lunch. But my mom is getting going on the mac and cheese. We got a pot of water on to boil. She finished grating the cheese.
That's for the top.
And Mom,
yes,
I thought what we should do to give us a little bit more motivation is let's go cross some stuff off the list.
Oh yes, we were going to do that. And the bowls and the cake plates broke.
Yes.
And it was like all hands on deck.
Yeah, so my mom has vacuumed.
All that stuff.
Because we've done a lot. So.
Okay. The turkey obviously is not roasted. We will be brining the turkey breast very shortly. The ham's nothing done. Mashed potatoes are in the fridge. Working on the mac and cheese. Dressing's in the fridge. Working on the green beans. No, green beans are in the fridge. Working on the Brussels sprouts. Working on the sweet potatoes. Working on the cranberry. Biscuits tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait. 2 pumpkin pies are done. And the cake is done but not frosted. But we'll do that today. I have 1 remaining cake plate.
Yes. Luckily you had 3. And then you can check off Emily's cherry pie because.
Oh yes, she's bringing that.
Okay.
And I'm looking forward to that cherry pie. I grew up in Michigan. cherry capital of the United States. And cherry pies were hallmarks of summer holidays. We always had cherry pies.
I thought you didn't mix the,
Well, okay. Well, news are good. Combine evaporated milk, eggs, salt, pepper, mustard, and cayenne in a large bowl and mix thoroughly, making sure eggs are combined into the mixture. Spray, grease. Oh, we layer this.
yes. It is currently 12:14, so I think we're making pretty good time based on the fact
are.
that we've kind of cleaned up. We had a little bit of a disaster. Crisis averted. Maybe for Christmas you're getting a cake plate.
I might get 2 cake plates.
While my mom is getting going on making the custard part of the mac and cheese, I am going to get going on the Brussels sprout salad. I'm going to cut the bottoms off.
Oh, we still need this for the frosting.
Yeah. I'm going to cut the bottoms off and just peel off the outer layer.
Oh, yeah, you're going to run through. I want to see how you do that. How you run them through the
Oh, yeah.
food processor.
I need
you
that.
want the blade one?
Yes, yes, uh-huh. And my mom found a recipe that sounds really delicious, but it's
We're going to alter it.
yeah. It's a hot dressing that you pour over cold Brussels sprouts. And I think that it would be easier to not have a hot dressing. So we're gonna use those same flavor profiles that the recipe calls for, but we're gonna adapt it and we're gonna do a cold salad. I think it will be nice for the convenience of not having to worry about making a hot dressing tomorrow. We can make the dressing today and just dress the salad tomorrow. But I also think when we are thinking about the overall menu, it's always nice to have something that's a little cold and a little vinegary as an option to kind of cut some of that richness and things.
Yeah, especially since everything has a pound of butter in it and 2 cups of sour cream.
Yeah,
It's all very,
rich.
holiday.
Yeah.
We don't do this every day.
No. No. So, yeah, so I think it'll be nice. So you're going to see how we're going to adapt it. And then the recipe that my mom found is not, do you have dried cranberries?
Yes, we might have to reconstitute them a bit.
What I could just maybe reconstitute them in vinegar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in
they
the
just need to
dressing.
soften up a little bit. What I'm doing is I'm making the sauce for the mac and cheese. Any mac and cheese I've ever made, we combine all the ingredients in a big bowl, the sauce and the macaroni and all that.
And we make like a hot, like roux.
Sauce,
Yeah.
like a
You melt the cheese first.
cheese sauce.
Yeah.
So this one is not that way at all. It's layers. The cooked macaroni, and you do try to do 6 layers so they're not very thick. Macaroni, cheese, and then the sauce I'm going to make with evaporated milk, mustard, cayenne pepper, and what was the other thing? Eggs. And then you just make it like lasagna layers. And then because there's no cellulose in the grated cheese, it's supposed to all emulsify when it heats up. So we'll see. It's the classic Southern mac and cheese recipe. My grandma used to have a what appeared to be a lid for a can, like for evaporated milk, but it had 2 round, pointy things. And you set it on, and then you smacked it, and it poked these 2 little holes. So you could pour it, and then you could put the lid back on with the holes in the holes that you punched. And my grandpa used to put evaporated milk on his apple pie with sharp cheddar cheese. And that way, the milk has a lid when you put it back in the refrigerator. I haven't seen one of those since I was a kid that my grandma had. I wonder if people even use those anymore. Now I wonder if I have a big enough bowl again. Maybe I'll whip the eggs now.
Before you put all the milk in?
Before I put all the milk in.
That's a good idea.
Do you want the shells for your chickens?
Sure. You want to set your timer, Mom, for 6 minutes for al dente. That's
really nice. It makes really thin slices. I don't think I could do that with a knife. especially the last little bit. There's nothing to hold on to.
Do you have the bowl you want to serve this in? Because I think I could probably just throw these in there.
Yes.
It does not need to be very big.
Is this too big?
No, that should be fine. That'll be perfect. Actually, we might have to mix it in another bowl. Do you want to do a bigger bowl and then I can just rinse this out?
Yeah, yeah. Because we have to toss it.
I'm glad we did not double that because that ends up, that's
no,
plenty.
that's plenty.
Yeah.
That is plenty.
I'll just rinse this out and we can put something else in it. That way, tomorrow we don't have to get out a mixing bowl too.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Okay, I'm gonna get all the ingredients out we need to make.
Oh, that's prettier actually.
Yeah, we need to make a salad dressing. I'm just gonna make up a simple honey mustard dressing. So I'm gonna do a good glug of Dijon, dark honey.
Pinch of cayenne.
This is oil, roasted garlic.
Do you need mustard powder?
No.
Oh, you got mustard. Oh, this is yours.
Onion powder, salt. You probably need salt and pepper too, right?
I already put it in.
Oh, pepper. Do you have, Mom, like a red wine vinegar
Probably.
or apple cider? Either would be good.
Well, I do have the apple cider vinegar because we bought it for this.
Oh yeah, let's do that then. Lots of black pepper. I love vinegar. Okay, I'm gonna taste this because I just made this up.
Do you use that?
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I use that all the time.
Sarah showed it to me, and one of the reasons I really like it is that it sprays out like a paint sprayer.
Oh, you like the way it comes out?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it comes out a lot better.
Yeah, that's what I always use. The brand I always use. All right, so I thought I was gonna make that way too sweet, and after tasting it, it actually needed a little more honey. And then to this salad, I'm going to add dried cranberries, and we gotta cook up some bacon.
Okay, it says make 4
Wanna
layers.
taste it?
Yeah,
I don't know if you like it, but.
that's actually not bad. It's you gotta love your
Actually.
mom. Well,
You don't like
It's-
vinegar?
it's mustard. I don't like vinegar, and it's mustardy.
Oh, and you don't like
taste
mustard?
no. I like the mustard. I
Oh.
can taste the mustard
Okay.
more than I can taste the vinegar, and that would be with the bacon. That would be very good on
Good.
that.
Or I can adjust it. Do you want more mustard flavor in it?
No, I think it's good.
Okay. Well, that was easy.
Layer cheese and noodles, starting with cheese.
I'm just gonna cover that once let's put the,
Okay, it's just cheese and noodles, 4 layers. Pour
Okay.
this on top
okay,
and cover it with butter.
delicious. For the bundt cake, I'm gonna go ahead and just make the frosting while my mom is, you want both of them?
Do you have enough room?
Yeah, plenty of room.
Okay.
I can put my stuff over here. I'm just gonna make a run-of-the-mill cream cheese frosting, which is 1 stick of butter, 1 block of cream cheese. We're gonna use my mom's new vanilla bean paste,
Oh, that sounds so good.
pinch of salt,
Cheese.
and lots of powdered sugar. If this turns out delicious, like I'm sure it will, the mac and cheese, this seems a lot easier than
Yes.
making a roux, because the only cooking you have to do before you put it in the oven is actually cooking,
The pasta.
yeah, which is easy. Is this powdered sugar, baking
There is
sugar?
powdered sugar in there.
Is this?
No, that's not. That's super fine granulated sugar.
My mom makes lots of cakes. This is a
Costco.
4-pound bag of powdered sugar. So we're not actually gonna bake this though until tomorrow.
Somehow the cheese to macaroni ratio.
See what that looks like.
Oh, wow.
See? So it's kind of like a thick paste, hence the name. So I had a thought.
Yes.
Once we put the frosting on the bundt cake, we're not going to be able to cover it.
I can cover it with a couple of toothpicks, holding the saran over the top loosely. That's what I usually do.
Okay.
Normally I put it in the refrigerator, but I can't put it in the refrigerator because it's full. But it's plenty cool enough outside.
Well, what I was thinking, what we could do,
You have a
you
better
can
plan?
tell me. You can tell me your thoughts. Would be to put this cream cheese frosting in a piping bag or in a Ziploc bag. Keep it at room temp or put it in the garage where it's cooler but not refrigerator cold.
Yeah.
And then we wrap the bundt cake
Sure.
in saran
And do
wrap
it tomorrow?
And do it tomorrow.
Sure. Sure, that works.
See, Mom?
Or everything. Oh, that looks, yeah.
Can you all see the little vanilla bean specks in there? So if you want a completely white frosting, that would not be the right move for you. But this looks like a good consistency, right? I did 4 scoops of powdered sugar.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you did it, Mom.
No, this is the cheese that was supposed to be in the layers.
Oh,
I took 2 cups and put it out over there. I just couldn't imagine any more than that.
that feels like it seems like enough.
Yeah, I think so. Now I pour this on. Okay, does that look like half?
You'll be able to see kind of on the side too.
I'm totally baffled here.
I think it's going to be delicious. Ooh,
I actually think it's going to be good.
I should have put this in a cup, but
Well, I got all the pepper at the bottom. So there's a lot of pepper right there in those 2 bites. 1 stick of butter cut into thin pats. I think I want a refrigerated one.
okay. Okay. Here's the frosting done, and it won't dry out because it's in this bag.
Yeah. Here, I think I probably have a clip. You can twist it around.
Oh yeah. Look at that. Mom's a professional.
Next time you go to IKEA, I need another package of those clips from IKEA.
Okay. I can do that.
If you happen to go before I do.
That looks. I think that's pretty with the vanilla bean.
Yeah, I
speckles in
do
it.
actually. That looks nice.
Well, I think that's going to be pretty good. Can't go wrong with those ingredients. So now we have our cake ready. I was worried that if we frosted this and left it uncovered or weren't able to cover it as tightly, it would dry out.
Well, because you're not going to frost the whole thing.
Yeah, no, it's just going to be cute little designs. Our desserts now are done. This is my dad's. The foil kind of scraped up the tops of those, but that's okay. They'll taste delicious. So I think you want me to go ahead and start peeling these?
Yeah, that was the next thing. I'm going to cover these with that plastic you got out.
Oh, I put it back away already.
Oh, you know, I'm going to cover them with foil because I'm going to cover them with foil to bake them anyway.
That's a good idea.
So I don't have to use it twice. So,
this bowl just had the cheese in it that my mom used for the mac and cheese. So I'm going to use that to mash these potatoes. You're looking for your foil?
It's right here.
We probably should have peeled these when they still were a little bit warm.
I thought of that.
This one's peeling pretty easy.
I thought of that, and then the cake plate fell apart. Didn't fall apart, it broke.
Yeah.
In a million pieces. You know, I might check out Home Goods and see if I can find a set of 3 cake plates that match. I've seen them before. I don't know if they still have them.
I need a cake plate too. I want a thrift one. I feel like I want to find one that has a lot of character, but not too much character.
Not too much.
Yeah, the Goldilocks of cake plates.
Well, I really, really like the clear glass one.
Yeah.
I really like that. And I like the milk glass one, the white one.
Yeah.
So if I could find 3 clear glass or 3 white, that's what I would do. Okay, now I'm going to need another one of these. This is ingenious in my refrigerator.
That's a really good idea.
Becky's sitting at the bar, peeling. Well, you know, it's been a long day standing on her feet, peeling the sweet potatoes, and I'm going to check off the mac and cheese. There we go.
That was easy.
Yeah, actually, if this turns out, it's way easier.
Yeah, way easier. So
Brussels sprout salad is done.
we do need to cook bacon
Yes, and we need to make the cranberry sauce.
and
Brine the turkey.
do you want to
So
get
I'm
out?
going to start the brine the turkey.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I'm not going to use the brine recipe for the brine that's on this recipe. We're going to use Redmond's real salt. Becky got this a while ago, and it's not been used, and so we're going to use that instead.
And we're not brining the big turkey, right? Are we just
No,
brining?
just the breast.
Yeah,
I don't have room,
yeah.
but I can do the breast, and I can do it in the, I'll show you what I put the turkey breast in. Lunch is here, so we're going to eat lunch, and I'm not going to brine the turkey right now.
Well, we definitely feel a lot better because we've eaten really well. My dad went and got us burrito bowls. Definitely hit the spot. My mom just washed a ton more dishes. Yeah. So we're good with dishes. She's got the sink basically
Oh,
empty.
and the dishwasher is running.
Yes. So what we're gonna do now is we can take this green bean casserole off. We can take the mashed potatoes off. This is the stack. Do you want to keep these,
We
Mom?
do need, because I have to tonight, after everything is done and it's all calm and quiet in here, I'll do the countdown calendar, or the countdown drop dead dinner time.
Yeah.
And know what oven temperatures and how long and all that stuff. I didn't do it
Yet.
when I did these.
And my dad already said, don't worry about floors, don't worry about deep clean. He's gonna
He'll do
come in
that.
behind us and do that. So I'm just gonna stack all your recipes here.
Yes.
This is the one that I'm gonna.
Wait a minute. Cranberry. Yeah, that's all I have left to do is the cranberry and this brine. And you're doing the...
Sweet potatoes.
Sweet
I
potatoes.
just got all this stuff out for that.
This is what I got to brine my turkey breast in because everything else was too big to fit in the refrigerator.
Oh, nice.
So it was a shoebox, plastic shoebox.
When we were kind of cleaning up and putting stuff away and I was getting stuff out for the sweet potatoes, my mom put some water on to boil. And we only boiled half of the amount of water that this brine calls for because we're just gonna dissolve this and then we'll put cold water in there just to cool it down a little bit faster. And then we still need to do this turkey. So we'll probably get to that as well today.
Yes.
And the cranberry sauce.
Yes, I'm working on that.
This is done.
I'm going to chop these because that goes in here. I'll bring a couple of apples from the garage fridge. It goes in there too.
Okay. You have apples in your inside fridge.
Oh, I do. That's
yeah,
right.
because I ate one already. There you go.
Oh, and I have a couple of soft ones.
Oh, that would be
no
better.
one will eat
Yeah.
because they're too soft.
So let me get going on the sweet potatoes.
Okay.
That's just to cool it down.
Yeah, and I'll top it off because I don't need to make more than will fit in this
Tub.
plastic shoebox. That's a nice looking turkey breast.
Maybe put breast side down.
Oh yeah, I should. Yes, that's a better way to do it.
I want to try making my own turkey lunch meat.
Oh, well, this, I don't know, roast it. Take it off the bone when it's warm
I'm the problem.
and then refrigerate it. Oh, I wondered what you were talking about. Every cupboard door is open.
Yeah, I just got into it.
It's the standing joke. I don't know. This is what I might try.
Yeah,
Roast it.
That's what I was thinking.
Take it off the bone while it's warm. Wrap it tight and refrigerate it, and it'll be very hard again. And then you could slice it very thin,
Yeah.
especially if you had a meat slicer.
Yeah.
Slice it very thin,
Yep.
and then you don't have all the additives and extra moisture and
Yep.
all that kind of stuff in it. That would be good, actually.
I just added some melted butter, cayenne pepper, black pepper, salt, maple syrup, milk, and I'm going to mash this. These potatoes have cooled, so it might be just a little bit more to mash them.
It's okay. Cranberries, 1 cup of sugar and then 1 cup of water. Bring it to a boil till they pop.
Oh, this recipe called for eggs too. Mom, would you hand me a fork, please?
Certainly.
Thank you. I'm just gonna mix them in here. The recipe said to mix them in another dish, but we've done enough dishes today. I'm gonna whisk them right in here. I'll make sure they're nice and mixed, and they'll get even more mixed when I mash them.
Now the recipe for the cranberries calls for a pureed orange. Well, in the comments of the person who posted this recipe, it was actually a video, she said, I'm not gonna puree it. I'm just gonna peel it and chop it up, I think. So that works for me.
You could always, when
The
I
food
make,
processor, she said she didn't want to get out the food processor for one thing. And I just washed the food processor, so I'm done with the food processor.
and I've washed it a couple times.
Yes, yes.
You have a stick blender.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Yes, that's what I'll do.
Because I don't
Didn't
like,
even occur to me.
yeah, I would just stick blend it. Just chop it up a little bit, throw it
Yes.
in there. Once everything's soft, stick blend it.
Do you think that's enough of the pith off?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so. You're gonna blend it. And then my mom is gonna add a pear to this recipe. This is a new recipe.
I forgot my stick blender has a little,
Oh, yeah.
that would even be easier. Totally forgot.
Oh, you could put the pear in there too.
Yep, I will.
I was saying this was a new recipe my sister found and asked us to make. We normally make a very simple cranberry sauce where it's just cranberries, water, sugar.
Nothing else.
Sometimes we'll add orange juice, but usually, which I have a can of cranberry sauce, Mom. I could just bring a plain, which is just
Oh,
the,
that's a
do you
good.
want me to bring
Yeah,
that?
that's a good idea.
Just in case someone doesn't
Yeah.
want.
I have
the-
some in my freezer.
Oh, you can pull that out too if you want to.
I have some in my freezer because I really like the turkey and cranberry sandwich.
Me too.
So I like to have some all the time.
Okay, so this, I can't taste it because I just added raw eggs to it, but it smells good. I added quite a bit of pepper to it because I love the combination of a little bit of heat with the sweet. I don't like sweet on sweet on sweet on sweet sweet potatoes.
I forgot I have this stick blender that has a little food processor attachment. That will make this a lot easier.
This is the dish you wanted, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know, how much work was it peeling them when they were cooked versus peeling them when they're raw?
It's probably about the same. I would say
It's not so hard on your hands peeling
Yeah.
them when they're raw.
I
I mean, when they're cooked.
the only difference I would do is probably peel them when they're cooked, when they're still pretty warm.
Yeah. They had
Versus,
been pulled out a while.
yeah.
We got distracted by the broken cake pans, the cake plates.
Yeah, cake plate.
Oh, this is like way better.
Yeah.
I was just gonna chop it. Oh, that didn't work.
Well, I think you just
That's
need to
not
do
enough.
more. Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna put the apple and the pear in there too.
Oh, there's an app. Yeah.
And apple and pear
right.
goes in the, I think that's pretty chopped up. Because it's gonna cook for half an hour. Well, we might find out this is better and we like it better.
So now we're gonna make the topping for this, and it calls for melted butter and all-purpose flour.
Oh, we're switching pistachios for pecans.
Yeah. My mom only had shelled, and I wasn't gonna shell 1 cup's worth of pistachios. I could have brought it, because I have shelled ones at home, but I also brought pecans, so we're just gonna do pecans. And that would be delicious. Which I think that's what we've done in the past,
Yes.
our pecans.
Yeah, we usually have a pecan pie.
Oh yeah, we do,
Because
don't we?
that's Emily's favorite, but she didn't ask for it this time. We'll do one for Christmas, I'm sure.
This is not the right knife for the job, but it's fine.
You want it? It's over here somewhere.
Sure. This is,
Buried. Here it is.
yes, that's way better.
Here is the wonderful knife.
Thank you. And these are not toasted or anything, but that's fine because this is probably going to spend 45 minutes to an hour in the oven tomorrow. So these
It'll be
nuts,
toasting then.
exactly. That's a pear going in. Are you happy with that chop on there?
Pardon me?
Are you happy with
Oh,
that?
yeah, sure. Yeah, I have a hard time with pears because they're only good to me, kind of like an avocado. It's like they're
Yeah.
only good on a certain day.
Yeah.
And after that, they're no good. And before that, they're no good.
And
So
they
if
have
you
to be
don't catch
cold.
it-
I
yeah.
think they have to be cold.
Yeah, yeah, but they don't get soft when they're cold.
Right. So you have to put them, you have to let them ripen on the counter.
And then
Yeah.
put them in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't buy them very often because I never end up with them at the right ripeness when I want to eat it. Okay, I'm gonna turn this back on.
Go for it.
Oh, they're like shards.
Yeah, you might want to cook it for a bit.
Yeah, well, you cook it 30 minutes, it said.
Well, this was easy once the sweet potatoes were ready to go. We officially can put, I think,
I think so.
oh no, we're gonna pre-measure out the
Oh,
ingredients
that's right.
for the biscuits because I think we're gonna use an entire 5-pound bag, or maybe that's a 10-pound bag, I don't know.
Question, do you want to measure them in individual batches or do you want the giant bowl again?
I think I want the giant bowl.
All right, I think it's in the drain board.
And 9, 18, 36.
I don't see the giant bowl. Oh, the giant bowl is right there.
Oh. I think we can get away with. The thing that I'm really looking forward to making these swim biscuits, it's gonna make it so much easier for tomorrow, is not the fact necessarily that we're pre-measuring everything out right now. It's that we usually make yeast rolls, which is a lot of kneading.
Yeah, it is.
And I have to do it by hand because mine or my mom, well, definitely my mom's KitchenAid.
Mine won't do it. I mean, it has a dough hook, but the
it could
motor's
handle
not
that.
strong enough.
It
I burned up one already.
Yeah. And if you make regular biscuits, you have to cut the butter in, and that's just a lot more work than these swim biscuits if you've never seen these swim biscuits. So what we'll do, Mom, is we can do 2, this recipe calls for an 8x8 baking dish. We're gonna quadruple this recipe. I think we can get away with doing 2 9x13 baking dishes.
Okay.
And you'll see, they're so easy. I've got to go wash this by hand and dry it really well. So I'll be
Oh,
right
yeah, because you're putting flour in it.
back. Yeah.
You can grab, I think we've used the stack of dish towels. You can grab a fresh one from the drawer. I think I'm making applesauce in the bottom and not chopping the top at all. Yes, that is the case. Maybe with this tiny little food processor, you can't put as much in it. I have orange, pear, and now apple. I guess there is no blade in it. The blade is in the handle. Here's my box.
I need 20 cups of flour, and one of these bags is 10 pounds, so I have no idea how many cups are
You know,
in.
I looked it up. I Googled it
Yeah.
to figure out if I had enough flour. And I don't remember what I said, except I didn't have enough flour.
Yeah. 20 cups is a lot.
Yeah.
I'm looking for.
Well,
There it is.
part of what it said is that in baking, you should weigh it rather than
Yeah.
measure it in large quantities.
Oh,
Are you just going to count 20?
yeah.
Okay. All right, I won't talk. No numbers.
Okay. 1. Maybe you have 2 bowls, right? Maybe I do one batch of, I do a double batch and a double batch.
Yeah, I think that's a better idea, actually.
2. I'm trying to fluff the flour a little bit just so it's not so compacted. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Here's the cranberries, apples, oranges, and pears, and now I'm putting the seasoning in.
7, 8. Mom, when you're over there, can you grab me that other big bowl? 9, 10. It's kind of cramping
You
my
want
hand.
this one?
Yes, that should be big enough.
Do you have the, there's the
Yeah, I have
dry
a clean towel right here. I'm just gonna measure out each ingredient one at a time so I don't forget what I've measured out and what I haven't.
Half salt,
1, 2,
full cinnamon. Notice I'm not saying numbers. And nutmeg. If you've never grated, whoops, drop that right in there. If you've never grated a whole nutmeg, they look like this. About that big. If you've never grated one, it makes a really big difference. And when you grate them, I don't know if you can see that, they're beautiful inside. They're just beautiful. It's worth the effort to me, don't you think?
Okay.
And how I do it, since I don't measure it, is I guesstimate the volume of the quantity that's missing off this nut of nutmeg to give me, if you're done counting, I'll say half a teaspoon.
Yes, I think it's technically, I think it's a seed.
A seed?
Yeah, because there's a hard shell that comes on the outside.
It's like beautiful. This one, because it's fresh, you can, and it's kind of oily. It's beautiful inside.
Okay. So we need 2 tablespoons of baking powder per bowl. 1, 2, 1, 2. We need 1 tablespoon of salt per bowl.
That smells so good.
Again, this is 10 cups of flour in each bowl.
I'm gonna go put this back on the stove. It's supposed to simmer for half an hour.
4 tablespoons of sugar per bowl. 1. Mom, you're out of sugar. 2,
I have more.
3, 4. Okay. We basically used, this was a 10-pound bag, and there's this much flour left. So we probably used 2/3 of that. And I think that's all we need per one. And then tomorrow we will melt the butter and we'll add the buttermilk. So I'll just mix this well together, set this over on this counter. It'll sit on the counter until tomorrow. And then tomorrow we won't have to get any baking supplies out. 1, 2.
Oh, you're done with this
3.
now?
Yep. 4. Does this whole thing fit in here? We're refilling all my mom's canisters. I think we used all your flour too.
Flour's empty too. These cranberries aren't
perfect.
popping.
Well, I think it said 20 minutes.
Yeah.
There's your sugar filled up. Now I'm going to fill up your flour. And then these are done. So I'll cover these with some plastic wrap.
Yeah,
And
that's probably better than
I'm going to tape this
anything.
up here because,
that's the directions.
yeah. What my mom's been doing while we've been waiting for this brine to cool, she's been putting the dishes away, and I've started washing the veggies and peeling the veggies for the veggie plate.
Oh, look, it's going to be just perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, there's all the goodies.
What you could maybe do is rotate it.
I was going to say I will set a timer to rotate it.
Would it fit in that pot?
Oh, you know, it might. I can probably, now that it's thawed, I can bend it a little bit. Let's try that. That might be a better
You
idea.
can always add a little more water too to cover.
Well, and then it's not going to spill when I try to carry it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, perfect.
And then you can just put the lid on it.
Yes, absolutely perfect. Ingenious, my dear, ingenious. And I pour it all over the counter.
Well, we'll sanitize. Oh, perfect. We'll sanitize the counter.
Perfect. Yeah, we will.
Yeah, and then you can just put a plate on it and...
Yes, actually a plate will work perfect. I'm going to need all my plates. So I will put the lid on it. I do have a lid that fits it perfectly.
So this is what this area is looking like. I even went ahead for our swim biscuits and cut the butter in half. We're going to bake them in here. We decided just to use these, the 9x9s, to bake the swim biscuits. My mom has spent time, she just sanitized the counter really well. She's still been working on putting dishes away. We turned off this cranberry sauce. I'm gonna bring a more traditional cranberry sauce in case this isn't everyone's favorite, because it's definitely different. I've got all the veggies washed up and peeled or whatever. I'm gonna take this along with this inspiration picture, and I am going to sit right here and I'm gonna chop these vegetables, and I am going to attempt to recreate this turkey. My hips are starting to get a little bit sore, And my mom just got some new bar stools that have some memory foam on them, and they are fantastic.
So you can do it however you want.
Because we have a few different veggies than what this picture
Yeah.
shows, and we don't have quite enough peppers, but we're just working on making feathers. Cut those off just because they're not as pretty.
Here's the lovely cranberry sauce. It smells very good. At first, I didn't think I would like it. Well, we did not put the...
Why don't you taste it?
I did. Well, we didn't put the dried fruit in it or the nuts,
Yeah.
but it's looking a lot better.
You could taste it, Mom.
Well, I'm going to dump it in and then I will, because there's no doing anything else with it at this point.
Well, you could add more sugar, I guess,
Oh, I could.
if you needed to.
Oh, that's too big a bowl, I think.
I don't think it's worth dirtying another bowl. Looks nice.
I was going to say I have a smaller one that's just exactly like that, but all right. Okay, you probably don't want to taste it, right?
I'll taste it. We can. I can taste. Whoa! I
Yeah.
can taste it from here.
That's what I was just going to get from here.
It's pretty good.
It's, yeah. It,
It's more like a sauce, like a
yeah,
cran apple orange pear sauce.
yeah, that's
good.
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And it's got a little spice in it. It would be a surprise if you were expecting cranberry, but it's not bad.
At this point, while I am prepping these vegetables, my mom is doing some dishes, and she's also bringing out different things to the refrigerator. My mom has a garage fridge that is very helpful, especially this time of year when we are doing big prep days. All of this food definitely would not fit in her inside fridge. And so while she's doing that, I am taking a needed break, and I'm just going to sit down and get this turkey platter of veggies all prepped up. Now, this was fun. We did this last year, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember fully. One thing we did last year that was super cute, that if you want some other like fun turkey inspiration, is we made homemade dinner rolls in the shape of a turkey. You didn't have to do anything fancy when it came to that. I just made my normal 1 hour dinner rolls, and my mom had found, I don't know if she found it on Pinterest or on Instagram or Facebook. I think she found it on Facebook, but it was basically just how you roll out and place the rolls onto a baking sheet in the shape of a turkey. And that turned out really, really cute. We probably would have done something like that again this year if we were doing dinner rolls, but we are going to be doing the swim biscuits. And so if you want to see how we did that, that was in last year's Thanksgiving, and that was super fun. But this year we are going to just use these veggies and arrange them to look like a turkey. Now, I did not do it exactly the way that the picture had because we had some different vegetables. So I just used that as inspiration and layered up the different veggies. And then I'm not going to put the ranch dressing in this bowl yet. I am going to keep the end of the pepper for the turkey's beak and what is it called? A waddle? I'm not sure. And then at the very end, I take some of these scraps of carrots and I cut little turkey feet and a turkey beak. And then I will just put those pieces in the bowl, cover that and cover the whole thing. And then tomorrow I will put the ranch in the bowl, and then I can arrange the turkey beak and the turkey eyes and the turkey feet and stuff like that into the dip. And this was a lot of fun. I just had fun kind of playing around, taking a break, sitting down, resting, and putting this veggie platter together. So here is 2025's turkey. My mom already has the ranch made up, so we'll do that tomorrow. So we're just gonna cover this up. I've got feet, a beak, eyes, and the nose that we will put on. So it does look a little bit different. Just, oh shoot. I just messed this up. That's okay, I can fix it. Well, it looks a little different than the picture just because the veggies were a little different, like what I had lots of quantities on, but I still think it's super cute. And that should be more than enough for, I think, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because this is just
To hold the kids off while
Until-
people are coming until we serve it.
yeah. Oh, my mom also has hummus too that she's gonna serve with this.
Right. We'll have a pickle plate.
Oh yeah, of course.
I have to show you. This darling dish.
My dad already said too that he's gonna eat his pumpkin pie tonight. Oh yeah, that's cute.
My sister-in-law, Janet, Mark's oldest sister, who passed away some years ago. My birthday is near Thanksgiving. So she always gave me, and I have a bunch of different serving pieces for the fall. And I just love them. I really love them. I'm going to put 3 different pickles in there.
Awesome.
But I'll have to have a whole bunch more cut. It's not big enough. Because the grandkids will eat all the pickles.
I will eat all the pickles too. I love pickles. So my mom, while I've been working on this, I don't know if I said, she's got the dishwasher unloaded. She's put all of those big dishes away. And at this point, I'm pretty sure we can go to our list and...
I think we'll check everything off, actually, that we can do today.
Okay. So, pumpkin bunt. I'm going to check that even though we're going to frost it tomorrow. Cranberry sauce, check. Swim biscuits are ready. Turkey is brined. We're not brining the roast turkey just because we don't have space in the refrigerator. And it is not cold enough here to leave a turkey. I mean, I guess you could, if you put it in a cooler with ice, but
I don't want to bother.
you don't want to bother with it. So we're not going to brine the whole turkey. So we'll just put, are you going to do your rub on it? Probably?
Yes, I have, and I have the rub already made up, the spoon rub that I use like for everything.
Yeah, I have that recipe. I can
Yeah,
make
that's
that
really
for you.
good.
And we've got the cranberry jalapeno done, ranch dressing's done, veggie plate is done. So everything that we were going to do today is done, other than just finishing up
Just a little bit more in the
dishes.
kitchen.
There are some dishes that in the sink. That's why my mom wanted to get the dishwasher unloaded so she could load it. My dad is on his way. He's bringing me an iced tea,
And
which
it's
sounds
3:15.
Yeah.
We have made miracle time today.
And
Absolutely.
we probably spent an hour at lunch.
Probably because
Just-
we visited for a while.
Yeah,
You
we were
have to
just-
visit.
Yeah, we were just sitting there talking. Yeah, I'm going to take you to the garage and show you all the stuff we've gotten done. My dad just got here with the iced tea. So some of this stuff will end up going into the fridge or
I don't
not.
think so. This is the 2 pies. They can stay out. The frosting can stay out.
Yeah.
The cake can stay out. This isn't even open. This is the salad. Those are the drinks. We are not having half a gallon of
Sambal. This is my dad's.
fresh chilies. But I had to take it out of the refrigerator, and it'll be fine.
Did you buy
because I
this
need the
this
space.
morning?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so you're gonna make it just like a
Yeah.
simple punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold in here, but not cold enough for
Meat.
a turkey. Yeah.
No dairy, no meat out here.
Mom, you did a fantastic
Okay,
job.
so I can't tell what's in them because they're foiled, but there's 2 mac and cheeses. There's 2
Green beans.
green beans. There's 1 giant dressing. This is the turkey brine. That's the cranberry. I don't remember
Mom,
what that
that's-
is. Dressing. 2 dressings. 2 dressings. This is the cranberry relish.
So you can
and see
see-
I have a cooling rack that's overhangs. So this is a crock pot. This is a cookie
Mashed
sheet.
potatoes.
This is a crock pot. Yeah, mashed potatoes. This is green beans. And
Stuffing.
that's more stuffing. And that's the turkey in a wash tub,
So-
dish pan,
yeah.
until we roast it tomorrow. And I don't know.
Is the ham in the inside fridge?
Yeah, the ham's in the inside fridge.
What's in that? What's in that?
Cranberry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think I could fit the ham in here.
Good.
I could if I took this drawer out.
Yeah, but
and
if
I
it-
put another rack. But it fits in there.
Yeah, that looks fantastic, Mom. So what's gonna happen tonight is basically my mom and I will finish the dishes. My dad's gonna come in and do a deep clean on all the counters, the cabinets, the floors. Don't look too close. We have made a mess of that. That's cute.
That's darling. You're so creative.
Yeah.
Copy a picture. I'll get a different picture next year.
So what's your plan? You're gonna just finish the dishes?
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
help
going
you
to
with
clean the
those.
kitchen. I probably have 10 more minutes of putting stuff away, loading the dishwasher, cleaning all the counters once again. After the kitchen is all completely clean, I'm going to sit down with my recipes and the clipboard and my watch and my phone, and I'm going to plan what time everything needs to come out of the refrigerator to come to room temperature, and then what time and in which oven things have to go to cook and what time to turn the pellet stove on, all those kind of details. And then I make a list counting down backwards. So at the bottom is the time that dinner is, and it just goes what happens throughout the day. And I set my timer on my phone so that I can be engaged with the people and enjoying conversation and not always watching the clock. And when the timer goes, then I can go to the wall where I have it printed out. Say, for example, at 2 o'clock, put the ham in the smoker. I don't even have to remember what it is that I'm supposed to do at 2 o'clock, or I don't even have to remember when 2 o'clock is. My timer will just ring, I'll see what time it is, I'll look at the chart, and I'll know what to do. And that prevents things, that keeps things more on schedule, and likelihood that it's all gonna happen at the same time,
Yes.
complete at the same time. And I leave the list of all the menu items up because sometimes, not recently,
No.
sometimes we finish dinner and we forgot a salad. That's not a keynote item, but we did forget an item. It's in the refrigerator.
So because my mom's gonna do all that, she will text me tonight and tell me what time I need to be.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You should probably tell me how long in advance. Can we do those biscuits before we start cooking all the food?
Yeah, because they can be served at room temperature.
Okay, then I'll tell you when we need to put this stuff in the oven, and then you tell me how long it takes to do those biscuits, and then you'll know what time you need to come. Because you don't need to come as early as I'm going to be putting the turkey in, and all that stuff.
No. But are you smoking the ham?
I'm smoking the ham, and I'm smoking the brined turkey breast. So turkey will have a different flavor, and obviously it'll be smoked than the turkey that's just plain roasted. And we have the
And that's
turkey
not going to
that's
take
roasted.
very long. The turkey
No, it's
breast is
not.
probably only going to take
2.5 hours,
yeah.
3 hours, something like
Yeah,
that. Because
that's
you
what
do
I was
it
gonna
a
guess.
lower temperature.
Yeah.
And the ham the same way. It's fully cooked. The ham is fully cooked. It just has to warm through.
We're eating dinner at 5.
4,
But we're eating dinner at 4.
realistically, 4:30.
Yeah. By the time everything's
But I have to
carved
say
and
4 o'clock because otherwise they don't come.
stuff, at 4 o'clock.
I mean, they won't come at 4. All of them won't
Yeah.
come at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
So if I want to
Okay.
eat at 4:30, I say 4 o'clock.
Well, we will see you back tomorrow morning. I just got to my mom's house, and my mom has done a fantastic job getting us all prepped and ready to go for today. So she got all the tables set. She's chopping up some bacon. We were gonna cook bacon, but I decided to bring some pre-cooked bacon. I had it in my refrigerator for our salads, just so one less thing we have to do. She has, this morning already, gotten out the mashed potatoes and she put those on warm. She brought out some of the casseroles to come up to room temperature. This is cool. My sister-in-law bought this for my mom for her birthday. She hasn't used it yet, but it's a warmer. So when we start taking stuff out of the oven, we can put it on this warmer. So we're excited to try that. I saw that and thought that would be kind of fun. So we'll let you know how that goes. I'm about to get going on the swim biscuits. My mom has preheated the oven to 350 degrees. I need to double check that recipe to make sure that...
That was just a guess. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, it says 450, but that's fine because it's not preheated yet. So last night I had a girl's, it was like a favorites white elephant thing that I went to after we did all this cooking last night. But I had about an hour before when we were done, before I had to leave, and my mom were saying,
450.
we probably could have made the gravy because my mom made that beautiful stock yesterday. So we're actually gonna make the gravy today. We're gonna get the turkeys cooking, the ham cooking.
Becky had such a great idea because it's always a scramble to put to make the gravy in the last 15 minutes when things are being carved and everybody's in the, picking at stuff. And it's just like, if we get it all done first, I never thought of that.
Well, we normally don't have that beautiful stock that you made
Yes.
because you prepped this
Yes,
beautiful
I
stock.
bought 2 packages. One was turkey legs, drumsticks, and one was turkey necks. And I roasted them and then I boiled them. And I have a decent container full of dark turkey meat. I mean, my family doesn't want it in their dressing. So I will have a nice something with that yummy turkey meat.
So because she has this beautiful stock in the fridge, we're gonna go ahead and just make the gravy now, and then we can clean that up and not have to worry about it. I did bring some cranberry sauce, jam, and the bacon this morning, so I remembered that. You can see she's got the table set up. She's got 2 other tables set up that are tucked away that she'll pull out.
Becky was mentioning that I've got new bar stools and how much more comfortable they are. And I still hadn't dealt with the ones that I had. They were in the garage, but I didn't have any more chairs to do 30 people.
Oh.
And so I took, well, you can't see this around the corner, Costco table that you can make taller. I made it bar height, then I brought in the least shredding bar stools. And so now I didn't have to, I had enough chairs.
Yeah, I could have brought chairs, but now I didn't have to.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna get going on first are the swim biscuits. My mom's gonna melt some butter for me for the swim biscuits. And while I'm doing that, she's gonna get going on the turkeys, I think.
Yes, I'm going to,
That's a timer for something.
which one is that, a timer? Oh, well, that's an alarm. Stop. Yeah, we are behind.
Oh.
We're supposed to turn the smoker on now.
Okay.
Yes, we are behind.
We
I'm gonna go turn the smoker on.
had a leisure morning, apparently. So remember, I went ahead and I measured out the flour, sugar, salt, and baking powder. I did not stir that up from yesterday. My mom just put 2 cups of butter in the microwave because we need that for the swimming part of these biscuits. And I was thinking, actually this morning, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix up 1 wet ingredient bowl. Then I'm gonna take these dry ingredients and do it in here so that we only have to scrub 1 of these bowls instead of 2.
This turkey smells heavenly.
Okay,
And
so
I've got a towel here to dry this off a bit and catch all that's running off, and it will go directly to the dirty clothes. I washed all my dish towels from yesterday.
Mom, when you printed this recipe off, did you already double the recipe before you copied it and then you quadrupled it?
I did not.
Okay.
5 cups of flour was the original.
And I have,
Because there's 2.
do you remember what
Here.
website you go? Oh, this is the website. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Perfect.
See, that was the original.
Okay. Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I need to put 8 cups of milk in here and I just wanted to make sure that.
Okay. This is funny. This turkey breast isn't laying very flat. Maybe I need to spatchcock it a bit.
So the only thing I have to add to this bowl is the buttermilk. The butter doesn't go in this mixture. It's going to go in our baking dishes. This just seems like a lot of.
There we go.
Is this a half gallon too? Is 8 cups a half gallon? 3,
Yeah, I think we figured that out.
4, 5, 6,
Well, there we go.
7.
What's the best I can do? Did you end up saving the gnarly celery?
Yes.
Okay, in here somewhere?
Yes. So it says, do not overwork the batter. Just get it nicely mixed.
Do you know where all your herbs went?
They're in the back of my car.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I need to put those, the sage.
I was wondering
and
why
stuff
we
in
didn't
there.
use very much yesterday. It's because you probably wanted most of it for the turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
in the
I
back of my
did chop a cup worth maybe
Oh,
and put in the dressing.
a cup worth?
Well, that it chopped down and it was
Oh.
much less. It was,
Okay.
this much leaves.
I see. Yes. Yeah, they're in the back of my car. I have 2 9x9s.
We are really on top of it today. We can't even find our words.
Well, I didn't get home till 11 last night.
Oh, you're amazing.
And then, you need to decompress a little bit. So I didn't probably fall asleep till very late. So I need to put a half a cup of butter in the bottom of each one of these. And this is nice because there's no kneading, we're just gonna divide this dough in half.
Oh no, I'm gonna put all that in there.
See, Mom, how this goes?
Oh wow.
It just seems like a lot of batter for this
Well, that's for two. Isn't it for 2 pans?
Yeah, I'm trying to do it, yeah.
It looks like you have more than half in there, but that's just my eyeball. Now, I don't think I need to bother to take the core out or any of that. We're not going to eat it.
I just put this spatula in some butter. Now these are gonna puff up. Do you think it's gonna be okay in here?
Well, it said they put it on something because it might,
Boil over?
yes.
Okay.
I have some sheet pans in the,
I might even, because
closet.
this is a foil pan.
yeah, bend it up. Yeah, I don't think you could have got it in a rectangle pan because the volume's not as big. It said 8 by 8 pan, and those are 9 by 9 too.
Okay.
I don't know how you could have got it in. Oh, the potatoes smell
You can see
luscious.
how easy that was, because we didn't have to knead them, we didn't have to cut them out, but what we do have to do, I need your sharp knife. Now the tricky part about doing this with a foil pan is you don't want to,
Oh yeah, make a hole in it.
make a hole in it.
That would be a disaster in the oven.
So I'm probably not being as, I guess aggressive maybe, but I'm trying to just,
You want a plastic knife?
well, I'll check the bottom just to make sure I didn't cut through. But yeah, maybe a plastic knife would be good.
I do have a plastic knife.
Mom, you want to check the bottoms just to make sure? I did use a plastic knife after.
Yes.
That's good? Oh,
Yes, I think so.
okay. And then,
Yes, and we still should put something so
Oh,
it
yeah.
doesn't run out.
it will run out.
Okay, this is my turkey breast. It was brined overnight, and I've stuffed that space with celery. Oh, onions, that's what else I needed. It will be celery, onions, and apples and sage.
We'll still have to wash this bowl, but at least it's not going to be as gunky. I'm going to just transfer that flour into here, so when I add my buttermilk, we're only going to have like one buttermilky bowl. Okay, so I can add all but a tiny bit of this into here. There's like a 1/4 cup extra. But not everyone's gonna eat a biscuit. We're gonna end up with 39 times 4 is 36. There's gonna be
Some will eat two.
Yeah, there's some will eat 2, some will eat none, and some of the kids will probably share one. So I think 36 should be probably enough.
And if there's any extra, the bread products always get taken home
Yeah, they do.
because it's homemade.
Yeah.
I can't get a whole onion in there. It doesn't have a very big cavity.
And if you hear pitter-pattering of feet or playing in the background, my son and dad are having loads of fun today.
They're going out to the playground in
Yeah.
the backyard.
Getting some special one-on-one time before the craziness of all the grandkids getting here. Okay.
This is the same rub I use on almost everything. The link for the recipe is in
Description box.
In the description box. And I found, well, I make it in a big jar, but it's a lot easier to handle in a shaker than in the big jar. So I refilled the little jar. Now I believe I turn the smoker up and put it in. We had a little dilemma with the timing and the temperature of the smoker for the ham and the turkey breast. So we met in the middle. The up 25 degrees on one and down 25 degrees on the other. But my smoker has 2 individual, I would say thermostats. Not a thermostat, thermometer.
Instant read digital thermometer.
Yes, yeah, it's digital, it shows on the front of it. So I can keep an eye on them and pull one out if it gets too hot.
So once I get the biscuits in the oven, I will wash this bowl out, or I'll soak this bowl. We'll get going on the gravy, and then I'll wash this bowl, and then we can just put it away. I think for a big crowd, this was a very nice way to go.
A lot easier.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a pretty bird. I didn't salt and pepper the cavity of the turkey breast because it was brined. But I will salt and pepper I'll probably actually shake some of that rub inside. Make sure I've got all the extra parts out.
I made a sweet potato version of this. This is the first time I'm doing just like a plain or buttermilk biscuit. And the sweet potato ones were so good.
Yeah, we had a day at the Science Museum with a bunch of grandkids.
Yeah.
And
I made turkey sandwiches.
yeah, with a sweet potato biscuit. Very tasty.
But we figured this would probably just be a little bit more of a crowd pleaser.
All right, I'm doing the same thing with the celery, the onions, and the apple going inside this turkey.
And I have
And the
just,
sage.
do you want this on the turkey or would you like me just to top this with it?
Oh, I can put it on the turkey.
Okay.
That would be fun, and then I'll put the seasoning on it.
There was a little extra butter. I don't remember why I had, oh, that was from the sweet potatoes.
Oh, you had extra butter in the bowl,
Yeah.
yeah. I just pulled out of the refrigerator the apples that we got at Hood River, and I pulled some that were marred. It doesn't matter, because they're just going inside this turkey.
Have a gut feeling. I don't want to bake these at 450. I'm going to bake them at 425. Just because we're going to have, I just feel with the really thin pan,
Yeah.
that would be a safer bet.
I'm just gonna break this branch in half and stuff the whole thing in there.
Smells good. I think I'm smelling the smoker already.
Yeah, I think so. We have to remember to keep that door shut because all that smoke's gonna come in here. It circles around the covered patio area. So I'll go do that in a minute. Now we're roasting this in a countertop roaster oven. So it's not gonna be as pretty. The skin isn't gonna be as pretty, but it's gonna taste just as good.
Yeah. My mom preheated this already.
Oh, I need a rack. I forgot. I didn't get a rack in it yet.
The gravy is not gonna take very long. And, oh yeah, this smells fantastic. This is the beautiful broth my mom made. I showed you yesterday, but
Oh, perfect.
again, you can see it's perfectly solid.
I didn't know if I had a rack that would fit in there very well, but I did.
I'm doing equal parts flour to butter. Mom, this broth is so pretty.
Is it, oh, look at
Yeah,
it.
perfect.
Got all that bone.
Gelatin and collagen, and it's basically a health dish.
Right, right. I just sanitized this counter, and now I'm gonna do the turkey.
And while the
No, the ham. The turkeys are all in
Cooking.
process.
there's a little bit of a mad dash there for a second. Our gravy is cooking away, and now I'm gonna go ahead and get going on this cake. I'm really glad we decided to wrap it. I was kind of worried about having it just sit. If it was a cake that we had completely frosted, I think it would have been totally fine to frost it
yeah.
yesterday. But since we are
We
dealing
ran
with,
out of energy.
well, we did a bunt instead of yeah. And we did run out of energy last night. And I love the way that everything bundt cakes look, so I just copy theirs when I frost a bundt cake because I think it's pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and put,
What you wanna do is pick up that cake and squirt some on the cake plate
Okay.
where it's gonna be, just to make sure it doesn't
move?
slide when someone picks it up and moves it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Ask me how I know that's an important thing to do.
yeah, I need to buy some of these.
Yeah, if you do get the bigger ones, they're just so much easier to use. They're so much easier to fill.
I'm always using a,
Ziploc bag. I've had
Yeah.
a Ziploc bag pop the seam on me.
oh, me too.
I've never
Many
had
times.
a piping bag for this specific use of piping pop, although I've let go of it. But these make these are clips from IKEA. I guess you could tie it or you could put a twister, but that really holds it well. It's not going to open up at the other end. Okay, that's your timer, I think.
Oh, that's for the biscuits.
When doing a ham, you always want to make sure you take this off. And then we're just going to put it down like this.
I'm just going to use all this frosting.
Oh, yeah.
I really like the vanilla bean flecks in this. I think it's really pretty.
Yeah, it is. All right.
Those just need to be rotated, which I can do here.
Okay.
Okay, cake's done.
I'm going to take this out and put it in the smoker. The first time I plugged them in, oh, I can hardly open my eyes. The sun is shining. The first time I plugged them in, well, my plan was to put the one that comes out to the farthest to the left with the turkey and the next one with the ham, but I did it wrong.
Oh.
So when I untangled it, I got it.
Sounds like Josh just got here.
Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to have to take that rack out. Now I can get this in here. All right.
Awesome.
I'm
Okay.
going to leave these pot holders right there.
At this point, I think all the critical things have happened.
Make the
Biscuits are in the
gravy,
oven,
frost the cake
turkeys, ham, gravy.
in, hams in, turkey breasts in.
Oh,
I did the coffee station this morning. Can't do the desserts and drinks until we get all of this done.
here, Mom, I want you to taste this. Very good. I'm gonna add a little pepper,
I was going to say, I always like pepper.
but the turkey flavor on that is beautiful. And I think now it's just a matter of heating everything up, tidying a little bit. My mom already got all those dishes washed by hand.
And I didn't do the repeat to stir this, so I'm just going to stir it right now and set it for 15 minutes.
Here's my taste test spoon. I'm gonna mix that in. I love, this just tastes like a nice,
Making a
simple
huge mess.
gravy. Sometimes I get a little complicated with my gravies. I put, wine and tons
Wine?
of herbs. Wine.
Oh, yes.
What do you think I said?
Lime.
Oh, no.
I
Wine.
do put red wine in a pot roast, and so that you have that flavor.
Okay, I added just a touch of salt, a little bit more pepper.
I can't imagine what wine you'd put in a.
White wine.
Oh, that's good though. That's very turkey flavor.
Yeah.
That doesn't taste like chicken at all. I think it was worth getting those.
And I think you should do
Giblets.
that every year because now
Yes.
our gravy's done. We'll let that
Yes.
cool. We'll put it in the fridge and then we can
I got
serve
that
it.
right there.
Oh, perfect. Just have to heat
But
it up.
it'll heat up better there than in the picture.
Yeah. All
All
right,
right,
so
I have to make this too.
oh, the grit glaze.
Yeah. We caught up. We were behind, and every single year our meat is done way too early. So even though it was a half an hour to 45 minutes late going in the smoker and the roaster, we've never been waiting on the meat.
Except the one year your Traeger stopped working.
Oh, yeah.
So here's my mom's timeline when we were sitting down after we had done all the cooking and my dad was doing the dishes. She sat down and did the timeline. So how she does it is she works backwards. We're gonna eat at 5, and then she just goes backwards and figures out when everything needs to go in. And so that is perfect. And then definitely follow the recipe. It's instructions that it says to put these
Oh, those are darling.
on something because
Yeah, look at that. It boiled over.
we'll have to we'll just pour the butter back on top of it when they come out of the oven.
Oh, that's a good idea.
At this point, everything is cooked, ready to go. My mom is gonna set up the drink station, so I just scrubbed the island one more time. I got the sink clean. There's no dishes in the sink. The dishwasher is basically empty. We'll set out the hors d'oeuvres in a little bit. It is currently 1:39, and I think oh, you're gonna show those?
Yeah, I'm going to set these up because not everybody knows how to use them. We got them at Costco a couple, 3 or 4 years ago, and they are amazing because they do not leak.
They don't.
You can shake them and they don't leak. And they work really well. We even had them in the trailer for a while, so I didn't want to write on them, so somebody was 2 cars.
That's
to
cute.
remember whose is whose.
That's cute. There will be a lot of kids here today. So we're just waiting for those biscuits to come out of the oven. And then basically we will have some time to kind of just relax and just hang out. Josh is here, and so we can just have a little bit of quiet time. And then I think the next step is basically, once those come out of the oven, we'll just start rotating mac and cheese, green bean casserole.
That starts in the oven at 2:30.
Okay, so in about 40
an hour,
minutes.
a little less than an hour.
Yeah. And it looks like I could
I should
probably
probably
rotate.
bring the rest of it in too to warm up.
Yeah, the
I
green
didn't
beans.
bring it up. Yeah, the green beans.
So my mom's got her water things there. She's gonna fill one up with the punch, one up with water. So that was really easy. That took maybe 30, 40 minutes to get the turkeys, the ham,
Yes.
biscuits, all that stuff. Having all that prepped really, really, really helped. People are here at this point, and so we're gonna pull out the veggie tray. I put the ranch dip in. My mom had made that the other day, and now I'm gonna go ahead and try to make this look a little bit like a turkey. So we've got the eyes, the beak, the wattle, and some feet. It didn't look as cute as the picture, but it'll do. People enjoyed it nonetheless. My mom pulled out the cranberry sauce, and at this point, over half the people are here, and it's getting very loud and very fun. So we're relying on my mom's schedule. We're getting all of the food into the oven and warming up. We have the turkey going. We've got water and punch. The swim biscuits have come out of the oven, and my mom has brought in this incredible, well, I guess she didn't bring this in. That came out of the roaster. So the turkey's done. That's going to rest. Right now, all of the green beans, the sweet potatoes, the mac and cheese, the stuffing, everything is in the oven warming up as we finish putting the final touches on this dinner. So my mom at this point has already taken off the turkey breast from the smoker, and now she's just basting the ham with the glaze. This is the glaze that comes in the Costco packet. We love it. It's delicious. And so my mom does this every year, and she's just going to get this on here. There's about 10 more degrees for this ham to warm through, and then we can take this off. And it's getting really fun, really loud, and really, it's the holiday season now at this point at my house, which is really, really fun. The nice thing is we prepped so much stuff the day before. We really didn't have to do that much on this day, and that really, really helped. We've just really found that to be the most helpful way to have the least amount of stress on a holiday. Now, there still is quite a bit to do. I mean, you still have to kind of think about when you're putting stuff in the oven and taking stuff out and moving things and, the juggle of that. But the mess of actually cooking all the food and prepping all the food has been taken care of. So that's really nice. My mom also has this warmer. I think she's going to get a second one because obviously it wasn't big enough for all this food. If it was just a smaller family gathering, that warmer would be perfect. But we do these big 30 plus dinner parties a lot. And so she really enjoyed it. My sister-in-law had given her that warmer, and I think she's going to get a second one. So at this point, the turkey has rested for a good 20 minutes. The ham is off the smoker. My sister is always the one who carves the turkey. So she's starting with the smoked turkey breast, and then she'll go and she'll carve the ham, and then she'll carve the actual turkey. And she always carves it like this so everybody can have a little piece of skin if they want. If they don't want skin, they can just take it off. But this is the way that she's been carving our turkeys for a long time. And some people preferred the brined smoked turkey. Some people preferred the roast turkey. And so I think moving forward, we're just going to do one of each. We did not have any turkey meat left over. So I'm really glad my mom thought about getting another turkey breast, because we probably wouldn't have had enough turkey if she hadn't thought that through. So now I'm going to dress the salad. I do end up putting some craisins and pistachios in there, and that salad was so crunchy and green and was the perfect kind of balance with all these rich sweet potato souffle, mac and cheese, stuffing, green bean casserole, potatoes, ham. and turkey. It just was nice to have that green crunchiness. And here's what this dinner looks like all put together. It was so fun. I love spending time with my mom in the kitchen, doing these big prep days. Here's what the roast turkey looks like. That's the smoked turkey in the back. That's why it's a little bit more pink. Anytime you smoke a turkey, let people know it's smoked, because a couple people were worried that it was pink still, and it was just pink because it was smoked, not because it wasn't brought up to proper temperature. I brought a can of cranberry sauce. My sister's recipe was so good for cranberry sauce. I definitely like both. I like a traditional cranberry sauce, but it was kind of fun to have something a little bit different and fruity. The swim biscuits were really good, but I don't think we're going to do swim biscuits again. I think we are going to go back to more of a traditional roll for Thanksgiving, but it was fun to try something new. These mashed potatoes were out of this world good. Green beans were good. And honestly, it looks like that stuffing's overcooked, but I think it was the best stuffing we have ever made. The pumpkin pies turned out. This is the pie my sister made. It was a cherry pie with amaretto and a crumble topping. So good. One of the guests brought some pumpkin roll or pumpkin bars, which were delicious, and the pumpkin bunt turned out perfect. This was a great kind of fall flavored with the cherry pie dessert spread. It is 8:01 and the last
We're
person just left.
Just to let you know, the counter from this end, the island, there was a great big island, from this end to that end is all the dishes that didn't fit in the dishwasher.
And my mom, my dad, different other people jumped in to help to do dishes. They got all the tables put away, like the folding tables and all that good stuff.
That's very nice. I really appreciate it.
And this garbage can, Mom,
Yes.
brilliant.
I know.
Yeah.
And we're going to make gravy in
Yeah.
whipped cream in advance.
Oh.
We had to whip that mixer out, and
Yeah.
we're just going to do that in advance.
But we'll do
I don't
it-
know why we didn't do that. The gravy was a hit in advance.
Yeah,
we'll do
that
the
again.
whipped cream in advance. And I got a giant garbage can.
What was the consensus on the mac and cheese?
Everybody loved the mac and
very
cheese.
good.
I think that's how we'll do it again.
My dad just yelled yummy. You might not be able to hear it.
I kind of took an informal on the traditional roast turkey or the brined roast turkey, brined smoked turkey, and it was about 50-50. So I think we're just going to do the same thing. A roasted
Okay.
turkey and brine a breast.
Yeah, it worked out
And
great.
then there was like no turkey left.
No.
No turkey left.
Yeah, we could have probably done 2 turkey breasts.
Yeah, yeah.
And
The whole turkey.
the whole turkey.
And all but probably 8 of the spiral slices of ham were gone. I have the ham bone left. I did package up some full meals for some widows at church, and some of the other leftovers that no one else would take.
We had a lot of side leftovers.
Yes, but I'll tell you, the ham was all gone, but like 6 pieces, and there's nothing but turkey soup material left.
Well, we want to thank you for being here, joining us on our annual family Thanksgiving. This has been a fun tradition my mom and I have done for many years, where we come together and we prep all this food for our family and our friends that are basically family. And we just are grateful that you come along and join us for this family tradition. So thank you for being here.
Thank you. See you soon.
If you want to watch some more videos, let me pop them there. You can go enjoy between now and my next upload. We're honored that you take time out of your day to spend time with us, and we can't wait to see you next time.
Enjoy your Thanksgiving. We all have so much to be thankful for.
Bye, friend.